How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. Oh man, I'm so excited to be back live again. You have no idea. It's been so long. Oh my word, it's been 3 weeks. You guys, holy cow. I cannot believe we are back here in the studio once again. How's everybody doing? It's great to see you guys. Happy Thursday. Happy October. It's October 5th today. It's been almost exactly a month. Yeah, having separation anxiety. I'm here now, Queen Mountain. We are back. We are here. Thank you, Tori. Appreciate it. It's we are back up and running for the most part. Not fully. When I say not fully, oh, thank you so much, Lauren. Welcome back. Thanks so much. Just have Traveler's cold. No, I've got COVID actually. I got smacked in the face with the long. I can make that a really inappropriate thing, but yeah, COVID just like boof, right in the face. Today's probably the best day that I've been feeling in the last 5 days. Still a little bit in the face, in the little like in the. Sorry. In the throat as well. Really just coming out, so we're doing good. But yeah, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. But we're back. Oh man, I'm very tired as well. I had planned to have a lot more resting time today, and then I realized that I actually had other stuff to get done. For instance, my entire room needed to be cleaned because it only looks this good when I'm streaming. Everything on this side of the room that you guys can't see is a mess, which is why I have the camera angled this way and never directly, because this is just a monstrosity. Those two bags over there, there's a little Lego bag and a bag behind it that's got all my goodies from the toy fair and from the Lego tour, which is great. Have I drank tea? I've got a lovely little mug of tea right here. Got some ginger tea with honey in there, which is brilliant. But an indigo bag? It is an indigo bag, but it's unfortunately not full of books. It's full of Lego from the 70s. So yeah, it's not quite as exciting for the book lovers. But thank you guys. Yeah, no, COVID's I don't think I've ever had COVID before, and if I have, it wasn't like this. So it just, yeah, it was kind of gross. It's kind of gross. Yeah. But how are you guys doing? It's been 3 weeks. What's going on? What's the newest stuff? It's brilliant. I actually had to clean myself up today. So I actually had a shower for the first time in like a day or two. I shaved, more or less-ish. I did a lazy shave today. Sorry guys, these coughs, they just come out of nowhere sporadically. And it's, yeah. Thanks so much, Lauren. I appreciate that. Thanks, it's Lufissa. You've been great, Jessica. Excellent. 3 weeks for you, me. It's in 7 to 8 weeks for you. Oh, because you've been in Africa. Sneak, how was that? Let me know. Fill us in. Man. Oh, you ready for the Halloween season? I love Halloween season. It's so, like, it's not super visible right out my window, but around town it's getting yellow and golden and orange, and it's very pretty, and I just love it. Yeah, baby face. Where did I go? I was on a 3-week vacation. Mostly vacation. I went out to Europe. I went out to the States. Mostly to Europe. And I started off in Norway. Just give me something spooky. I started out in Norway, visited my cousins, which was amazing. And went from there to Billund, Denmark. Had a little tour at a few Lego hotspots, which was awesome. Met up with some friends there. Went to England for a week and met up with the same friends for 1 2.5 hour session, which was good. Went down to Dublin, which was fantastic. Well, to be perfectly honest, Dublin was probably my least favorite place that I went to out of the entire trip. And then went from Dublin to New York, where I met up with several friends. Went to the New York Toy Fair, came back here, got sick, and all that stuff. Oh yeah, there are so many stories, man. So many photos and videos as well. How was Hadestown? Hadestown was fantastic. Yeah, I went and saw Hamilton in England, which was amazing. Went and saw Hadestown in London, not London, sorry, in New York. And I went and saw Harry Potter and I want to say Cursed, but the Cursed Child in New York as well. Yeah, it was all really good. Dublin's your favorite place you've ever been? Really? Oh yeah, I don't know, maybe I was just tired, but I just didn't love it as much as I would have hoped, but yeah, it was cool. I went out to took a train out to Howth as well, which was really nice. Went out to Belfast, which was really nice too. Just kind of walked around Dublin, but yeah, it was just nice. It was like I didn't hate it. It was just my least favorite place that I went to. Your favorite show you saw on Broadway? Ooh. Oh, probably Hadestown. I just love that show so much. I love the music. Joe, welcome to the stream. Great to see you here. Oh, what am I missing? Danielle's sick? Oh yeah, Danielle's sick. Hold on, where's she at? She got a head cold. Oh, I'm so sorry, Daniela. That's awful. That is awful. Thanks, Corey. Yeah, I had a really great trip. Thanks so much. I did miss home. It was about, I think I just got to England, and it was like my first night in London, and it was dark. And you know when you get to a new place and it's dark and you've got like no sense of where you are at all, you just know you're physically somewhere, and you know like the name of where you are, and you just have no. It was just like a little bit stressful, and I was just like, I can't handle this. Yeah, it was a bit of a stressful. But that was it. A couple little homesick moments every once in a while, and yeah. But no, overall it was really good. Alyssa, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah, today's the best I've felt in a little while. Yeah, we can all be sick together. Yeah. Oh, homesickness is for sure a real thing, definitely. Yeah. No, but it was really, really good. It was really good, and yeah, I think. Let me just see if I can get some stats for you here. I'll give you one stat. One that I'm extra proud of is how much weight I lost. It was absurd. I mean, I think it was only about like 10 pounds, but I brought a pair of shorts on the trip that I knew I didn't need to wear a belt for because I was just that. They fit well, or I fit well, I guess. And about halfway through the trip, I put them on. I'm like, they're not fitting the way they used to. I think I need to put the belt on. And so now I realized that every single pair of shorts, every single pair of pants, sweatpants included, they're all too big for me now. So that's great, and I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it. But it was just like, bloody hell, like this is because I hate wearing belts. I really do, and now I've got to. So yeah, that's yeah. Not too bad. Oh, I did so much walking. It was amazing. Never ever take. No, I shouldn't say that. I took the train or the tube all over London. But yeah, it was great. So I was very happy with that. But I was gonna get some stats here. So just regarding videos and photos I took on my camera, we've got about 178 gigabytes worth of footage, which is grand. It's fantastic. On the flip side, you're gaining weight. Let's go! You're gaining 2 sets of weight. I love it. Kalina, how you doing? How are you doing? How are things going with the twins? Super excited for you. Super excited for you. Yeah, a lot of, and that's just the camera. That doesn't include my phone, which was another very large amount of, excluding all the stuff I had to do for work for the toy fair. I think it was about 600 photos and videos that I took. So in total, we're about 1,200, I think. 1,300 more or less, which is all right. Yeah, so we got quite a bit, quite a lot of cool things to look at, and because we don't have unlimited time tonight, and I'm prepared to be progressing into next week with the stream here, so I will gladly share a few photos from the trip if you guys are interested in seeing them, because I think there's some good ones. I'll start off with the camera photos because I think they. I shouldn't say they're higher quality. That's not even a true statement, but I like the camera photos better. And then we can go and dive into all that stuff later. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it's much easier to pull out your phone and take a photo than it is to pull out the camera, assemble it, take a photo, and then put it back together, or take it apart again. So we'll just start off with that. So right off the bat, flying out from the airport here, which is a very small airport, and I'll show you how small in just a little bit here. And because I live in the mountains, flying over the mountains is the greatest thing in the world. And so you just get to see like this incredible view of like this I kid you not was September 10th, and the snow is still just sticking around all over there. And it was just like you look out the window, you're like, this is sick, right? And the pictures, this is like the only like plain photo I got on my camera. The rest are all on my phone, and we'll go and cover that in a little bit. You don't assemble a camera for every photo, amateur. Normally I do. But it's just like, yeah, there's other photos that are way prettier of the mountains. But just I'll give you a pretty good gist of where I live. In fact, I'll show you the ski hill where I live too. So I think I've only got about 20 odd photos from my camera. So there's 20 odd good photos from my camera, so there's not a whole lot here. This is a duck. This is a duck. And this duck was one of the original Lego toys that was made way back in the day. This is back in the 30s, and they hand-painted wooden ducks. It was like little pull-along ducks. You could pull it along, and like the wheels would turn, and its beak would open up and go like quack quack. It was sick. Really, really cool, right? And here's a bunch of wooden toys that they made as well. A bunch of trucks, elephants on wheels, giraffe, trains, some ladybug dude with clown shoes, I think. Yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff. And these things are all... So here's the thing. So this... Let me just take you right back here. So this building that we were in was really cool. It was a place that most LEGO employees aren't actually allowed to go. So we, because of the tour that we were on, we got to go into this really super exclusive place. It was amazing. They don't make them like they used to. Secret of the Clock, it totally does, Stephanie, for sure. What was I saying? Yeah, but this place is called the Lego Ideas House, or Lego Idea House, and it's so exclusive. It's you don't just walk in, right? And so we got to go in there. It was amazing. It was fantastic. And yeah, they just had all these old wooden toys and a whole bunch of like information displays and plaques and all this stuff. And this particular section that we're in is actually what remains of the founder's house, his family house that he lived in, which was really cool. And yeah, so this, let's see here. I do believe that I think this is the founder of LEGO here, Ole. That's him there, and these are his kids here, his wife, family business. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of little information plaques here, and a bunch of fire trucks and all that stuff, and it was just like the entire building was like this. It was so cool, and it smelled amazing, and it smelled like wood. It was amazing. Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. This is one of the old, it's not one of the original injection molding or plastic molding machines they use, but it was a model that was very similar, or the same model, but not used in the factory. And so the way, I'm not going to explain injection molding actually. Plastic goes in warm and comes out warm, but formed as an item. And so that's how this works. And they just had this thing just chilling out there. It was sweet. It was really cool. But this one was like a manual one, so it's like push the lever, and now they're all automatic, and it was so cool to see them because we actually got to go to the Lego factory as well. We couldn't take pictures in the Lego factory, and we got to see the real ones, and you just like walk by them and like Lego parts just fall out, and you're like, that's so sick. It was amazing. This is a Lego set of the Founder's house, which is really cool. And this was a very exclusive Lego set way back in the day, and they just had it on display in the Founder's office. That's the Founder's desk, which is really cool. I think this was actually his office, not in this decorated style, but yeah, this was, I think, where he worked. And yeah, his original desk, which was really, really sweet. But it was just so pretty, so lovely in there. This is them testing out a whole bunch of different brick molds. So you can see there's obviously like all these weird, like funky ones, and then a lot more normal looking ones with varying differences of plastic thickness and interior designs. Oh yeah, you're in on the super exclusive tour now. Yeah, you guys, I had to pay all the money for it, but you guys get to see it for free because you're my friends. It's great. So yeah, this was really cool to see. They had this on display, and it was pretty tight. It was pretty cool. And yeah, this whole place, we weren't allowed to film in here, but we were allowed to just take pictures. And it was just like this like whole like curvy, like, oh, it was so cool, man. It was just, I wish I could have filmed in there because it was the coolest thing in the world. And we were moving pretty fast. We didn't have a whole lot of time to get photos. So I'd actually miss some of the explanations because I'd stay behind and take photos when no one else was there. And it just like curved and like ebbed and flowed, and it was the coolest thing. I loved it. Jackie, you would have absolutely loved it. It was amazing, absolutely incredible, right? And they just had all these old sets on display, and I've got a whole bunch of footage of all this stuff too. And yeah, no, I don't. I've got photos on. Oh no, it is on this camera. I just didn't put them in this folder. I'll have to put them up in a Google Drive or something. Now this is a terrible photo, and I've got better photos on my phone. This place was my favorite, and I wish I could just spend all day in here. This is called the Vault, and this is an archive of every single Lego set, sealed Lego set, from whenever they started producing box sets all the way up until present day. And it just went on and on and on and on and on and on. And they're all like organized by year. And the sets that I'm most like nostalgic for, I guess, came out between 2005 and 2009. 10, and I just spent so much time there just pulling sets out, like, man, I wanted that one, and I have that one, and it was just the coolest thing, man. It was the coolest thing in the world. And we literally had about half an hour, maybe 20 minutes to look around. Like, it was very, very limited. It was oh dude, the security, yeah, it's super sick. And this isn't their only vault. They've got another vault, they said, it's so off limits that it's like hidden, like very few people know the location of it, and it's like underground and all this stuff. And oh yeah, it's super crazy. This is a storm that was brewing in London. When I say brewing, I mean like you can just see how mental it's coming down here, and then it came over and just like just, I don't know, just, I'm not gonna swear, but it was moist. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. And this is my second place that I stayed. I didn't actually take much footage in England, which is unfortunate. I just was too tired and didn't really want to. But I got a lot of photos in there. This is Howth. This is Howth, Ireland. And it was just this lovely little like town. And I just loved it here. It was so, I'm not gonna swear. Yeah, thanks Alyssa for keeping me in line. That's worse than swearing. Yeah, no, Howth was lovely. It was very windy, but it was just so pretty, and it was cool. It was just really, really cool. Really cool to be out here. Let's see if we can see any of these faces. Nah, they're all too blurry. And now we're just jumping right to New York, because why not? So, I don't know. I just thought that was an alright photo. I like when I like being in cities that are so big that when the fog comes in, you can't see the tops of the buildings. I think that's cool. And I think that's cool. And then on like the last night I had in New York, I had to make a choice because we were there for the toy fair, and my boss is like, I want you here till 5, and I was like, okay, it's Sunday. Lego store closes at 7, and the sunset was visible at Battery Park, but the sun didn't go down till 6:45. So I had to make a very... Hey, we're in New York. Exactly. Exactly, Alyssa. I had to make a very tough decision. Do I get content of the sunset? Or do I go to the Lego store? And this is the answer of what happened. And while this shot is lovely, I think it's pretty. I think the next shot is even prettier. So pretty, actually, that it's my current desktop wallpaper. Because I just love everything about it. Everything about the colors of it. This little jet going across the sky. Everything about this photo I am just in love with. I don't know if it's a good photo or not. You guys can be the judge of that. But the colors in person, I just wanted to, like, melt, man. It was so lovely. Of course it cleared up that night. I know, Joe. It was, yeah. I adore that shade of crimson. Oh, but I just, like... And the fact that it's set right behind whatever this building is. I don't know what it is. It was just across the river in Jersey, where everything's legal in New Jersey. It was just... Oh, I just loved it so much. I loved it so much. It was so pretty. And then I realized my camera settings were a little bit weird, and then I changed them and made them even weirder, which was good. And then I had to go all the way back to where I was staying, and of course the moment I leave it just it turned all dark, but that's when the Times Square looks all Blade Runner, and it was sick. It was super cool. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. And that's all I've got from my camera, right? That's just from the camera. I shouldn't say that. That's the ones that I chose to show for my camera. But my phone, the folder, excuse me, from my phone has a crisp... That one almost needs, like, its own stream. There's, like, 500 plus photos in that one. Making things weird since 20... Kalina, I've been making things weird since I was born, man. But, you're not wrong. Did you buy any stuff? I did buy some stuff. No, I didn't buy much in Denmark. I bought like 3 things, and then I was given a lot of stuff. Let's see. I don't think anything's over there. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna grab all my lovely... I'm gonna make a big mess. Oh yeah, and I gotta talk about that. And guys, we're not gonna play this game at all tonight. I don't think. I think we're just... Yeah. Alright. So this is all just Lego stuff right here. It's fantastic. Oh, let's try and sit down and not fall over. Yeah. You see the swag? You're gonna love the swag. Yeah, it's great. Blanket and snacks. I don't have any snacks, but I got my blanket. So the first thing, this is the only actual set I bought, because I didn't have enough room to buy anything else, was the this little Lego set of the Lego house, and got dented up because the airport was like, hey, we're gonna just check your bag for you and manhandle it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of disappointing. But it's in this bag, this really sweet little Lego bag. So this is a great story with this one. So at the Toy Fair, we got to go and see... I'm not going to say all the new sets, but we got to see a very large portion of brand new sets, like built in person, that are coming out next year, which was so exciting. But because it's so secretive, they're like, hey, we're going to give you this bag. You're going to put your phone inside of it and carry it around with you the entire time. And then you get to keep the bag. And I was like, sweet. So I kept the bag. It was fantastic. My Coco Kringle shirt, yeah. Did I ever play Legoland? I did way back in the day. I don't think I've got it, but yeah, like that was a long time ago, yeah. I don't think I played it much. I played more Lego Island 2. That was my thing. Yeah, so the set is based on the Lego house, which is kind of like a Lego museum, I guess. Yeah, it was really, really cool. They'll be on Reddit soon, yeah, exactly. Now the fun bag. This is the fun bag. This is the bag, the tote bag that I got to carry around for the last 2 days. is my Beanie Babies TY, because I don't actually like TY. We sell them at the toy store and I don't like them. I think their branding is just quite possibly the ugliest branding I have ever seen in my life. It's disgusting. Lego Island 2 is one of your comfort games. Brigella, man, you are just cruising up in my rankings. Like, that was the game that I grew up playing, and I loved it. It was so good. You guys like the bag? Okay, that's good. So this set here, little story with this one. So, so this set, we did our Lego tour down with the Brickster, yeah, right? That's how you really feel. We did our Lego tour, and from my impression, we're gonna do the tour, and it was just gonna be fun to hang out and go see these cool places and talk about Lego and have lunch. Like, I literally thought it was gonna be like a super, you get what you see, and I was already excited by that. But then everything that came along with it just surpassed my love and expectations. And so we finish the tour and we get back, and there's these lovely cloth tote bags, and I don't have mine with me right now because it's just filthy from being dragged around New York for 2 days, so it's currently in my laundry bag needing to be washed. It was a fantastic tote bag, and inside that tote bag was a Lego set, because they just had a whole bunch of Lego sets that just like, we just need to get rid of them. And so we got this awesome exclusive Lego house exclusive set of these 3 dinosaurs, and in the Lego house these dinosaurs are actually built in like this massive scale, and I've got photos of them or video somewhere. And so this guy that that signed it here, his name's Stuart, great guy. He's English, and he is a model concept designer, I think, and he designed all the like the big structures and models in the Lego house, which is really cool. But, and I didn't realize this until I brought this up to him to get signed, but he didn't actually design anything for this set. But I think he designed the big ones, so it kind of evens out. Either way, it's pretty cool. That's the big thing, and that's the reason I didn't buy more Lego, because it just took up too much room. But now we get all the fun little bits. The fun little bits. I like these things the best. I don't know, not this song though. There we go. Let's start with these ones here. So these are cool. So these, I'll start off with this one, because this one a friend of mine made me. So this, Lego has this thing where you can go to specific Lego stores and you can get a custom minifigure made. It was great. And so my buddy, super sweet of him, he comes back from the Lego store and he's just like, hey, I got you something. And he pulls this out, and I'm like, oh, no way. And this is what he made me. He made me with like a little, with my work logo on it, a little Treehouse Toy Co. I just exploded when I saw it. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, well, I got to do this with every Lego store that I go to that has a minifigure printing machine. And so I did that. Only once though, because this one time, or we got one from the Lego tour, which was really cool. Which I think is this one. Nope, this one's from Leicester Square. This one's from Leicester Square. And so I just made a really boring little minifigure here of, this actually was an accurate description of me walking around just sweating away. That, I don't know why I chose that as my torso design. I just was bored. I was just like drawing stuff and all that, but that's what it came out as. So that's from Leicester Square in England, and then this one is the good one. Not to say that's a bad one, but this is a really good one. This one also has a bunch of fun things inside of it. So this one, we got to build our own little minifigure, and it says, let's see if we can see it here. Let's see if it'll focus or not. Oh, it might not do. Lego Fan Tour 2023, which is really sick. And on the back of the torso, it has Lego's motto in Danish. Let's see if it'll focus here. Oh, probably not. Oh, you were doing it just a second ago, man. Come on. This is awful. Come on. It's not going to do it. Basically, their motto is only the best is good enough, and it's just got that in Danish in the back, which is really cool. And then we got a little brick that says it's been laser etched to say your head, put it back. I know. sorry. We're back. It's back on now. Lego Fan Tour 2023. Again, now you focus. A sweet brick to have. Another little brick that says, yeah, Lego Fan Tour 2023 on it, which is brilliant. We went to the Lego Idea House, which has the vault, and we got a little minifigure that says Lego Idea House, and I was like, what? That's so cool. Not that it's gonna focus. And then we went to the Lego Factory, and instead of giving a little like candy at the end, like people do at places apparently, they give you Lego bricks that say Molding Billund. I was here, which is so cool. So this is like, you can only get this if you go to the factory, and that was cool. That was really cool. What else is in here? Oh, this is cool. Okay, you're gonna love this. Oh, this is my wristband to get into the Lego house. That's sweet. Okay, so this is cool. So there are over 900 million possible combinations that you can make with only 6 2x4 Lego bricks. And whenever somebody goes to the Lego house and leaves, they can pick up their own custom combination. And so I got this combination. It's printed on a plastic little card here. Let's see if it'll focus. Combo number 472,431. That's my combo. That's mine. And then they give you a free little bag of bricks, and so I took 2 just because why not? Because they make them on demand right there, which is grand. So yeah, I've got that, which is sweet. We got a little poly bag from Hidden Side, which is about 5, 6, 7 years old. We got to keep our little guided guest badge, but we didn't get to keep our lanyard, which is a little bit annoying because apparently that's illegal to give out, is the lanyard. And I've got to keep our... Ow! The thing came undone. We've got to keep our little name tags, which is sweet. So I was wearing this around all day. I was on the red team, which is awesome. And we had to do this game where we were tossing a 2x4 brick to each other, and we were split up into 3 teams, and they would play. It was like musical chairs. Like the last person that was holding on to it, they had to leave, or they were out. And so, anyways, I made it out of the entire group of 25 people. I made it to the top 2, and then this cheeky devil would not take the brick from me. How are you gonna display all this? Pff, no idea. I wish I knew. Most of it's gonna go in the Lego room, I think. Illegal? Oh, it's how? It's I don't know. They just said that they weren't allowed to give them away, otherwise they'd get fired, which is an over-exaggeration, and they knew that, but still. Yeah. Lanyards, I know, right? Who knew? Went to Legoland with my friends, Legoland Billund, and so it was sweet. There's 3 of us, and you can actually get make custom minifigures. So they made their own minifigures, and then I made my own. And they didn't want to keep the box, so I took the box, and I'll show you mine here, if I can take him out. He's a little pumpkin head bro that says Happy Halloween, and he's got a little saxophone. Let's see if it'll focus it on him again. Come on. This is unbelievable. I am so sorry that it's not... Oh, this is embarrassing. Either way, it's really sweet. It's really sweet. Yeah, Livy Bird, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, little pumpkin head Jack there, which is awesome. So yeah, I've got little yeah, I've got that. I went to the Leicester Square Lego store because that's the only Lego store in the world that has this custom exclusive minifigure of a British boy. So I bought 2, one for myself, one for my friend because he really wanted one. And then I bought the same minifigure, but it's a keychain. Just because why not? Just sweet. That's one jazzy pumpkin head, right? And then we got an exclusive Lego House minifigure keychain from the Lego Tour So I chose the lad because I am a lad. And then I bought the brick, the little brick that says the Lego House of the Brick, because I'm so home of the brick. There we go. That's all right. So annoyed that this camera can't just focus for the life of me. And then I snagged this thing and this thing from the Lego factory. This one's called the Brick Update. And I couldn't tell you what it's about at all. Simply because it's all in Danish. And I can't Danish, you guys. I can't do it. I can't do it. And then I just picked up a Lego catalog. And again, it's all in Danish, which I can't. So that's always good. And then they offered Legoland maps. They offered them in English and Danish, so I took an English one because I'm English. And then my favorite one, this seriously might be my favorite thing out of all this stuff, and that's these 7 bricks. This music is just unbelievable. It's these 7 bricks, and I almost stole a few from the Lego Idea House, but I decided, nah, I won't. I'll be nice. Which is so unlike me to do. Where's that Lego set? And thank God I didn't, because they ended up giving the bricks to us at the very end. But Lego has these 7 like pillars of, I don't know what they're called actually, but either way, they had them printed onto Lego bricks. So yeah, they've got and I love this: promises, vision, belief, values, mission, idea, and spirit. And I think they are brilliant words for a company like Lego to live by. And so to have these now, like, live with me, I think is just incredible, because I think they're amazing words to live by. So I was very, very, very thrilled to be able to head home with those. And as far as Lego stuff, that's all I've got from, well, almost all I've got. I say that. So we'll get to the rest of it in just a hot second, because that's where you guys come in. Because I took inspiration from the lovely Mama Prague, and I bought a lot of postcards. Just because why not? I didn't actually buy any in New York, and that was not intentional. That was completely unintentional. So I've got a lot of postcards to send off to people. As for how that's going to happen, I don't actually know yet. But I'm sure we'll figure that out one way or another. And these postcards are rather alright. Some of them I'm a little bit annoyed I'm giving away, but they're really sweet. Why didn't you? Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'll have to just pop back and get some more later, whenever I get the chance. Anyway, so I got some from Norway. I've only got one of each of these ones, but they're really nice. So, and again, I'm going to figure out a way. These are going to be given away to anybody. They're nice. They're really nice. So there's this first one here, which features the Opera House, which was the Opera House and the Monk Museum. And I think they're called the Batteries. I don't know what they're called. Either way, lovely little piece of artwork here. And again, if it would focus, that would just make my day, man. Can you just focus just for me? It doesn't want to focus. Oh, there we go. Look how pretty that is. It's lovely. Susie, if I can get you a postcard, then we'll get her done. We'll absolutely. Mama Prague, welcome to the stream. We're talking postcards. We're pulling a Mama Prague, and we're giving away some postcards. How are you doing? Great to see you here. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you've been having a good day. Great to see you. And then there's this one, which I also think is quite beautiful. Very, very lovely. I just love these illustrations. And again, they're all getting like blue light because of the monitor, because that's just how monitors work. This one features Freya, which is a chocolate company that makes some amazing chocolates. That if you guys ever get the chance to have Freya chocolate, I highly recommend it, because you will not be disappointed. And then this one, which I don't know what this one features. but I thought it was pretty, and so I grabbed it and I said, yeah, that's a good one too. That's all right. And so there's the fourth and final Oslo postcard. We got a few from Hoth as well. These ones, again, are not like super exciting, but I felt they accurately depicted Hoth, which is great. And this one's just a bunch of fishing boats, so it's a little bit like Sea of Darkness and a little bit like Danger on Deception Island. I just thought it was kind of nice. And then this one as well, I really like this one. Lobster boats in Hoth Harbor is what it's called. So that's all right. What's this one say then? Fishing boats. Oh, so these are lobster boats. Nice. And what's this one? Tall ship. Oh, it is a ship. I thought it was, yeah. At Bailey Lighthouse. Oh, is that what that's called? Okay. And that's the tall ship at Bailey Lighthouse. And so that's the third and final Hoth postcard. We'll skip those ones for last. Now we've got a few from Billund, and I bought an extra one of these for myself because this one was just too cool to not buy one for myself. So this one is the Lego house in color, if I can get it to. Yeah, so there's plastic on this one, and this one's much bigger, by the way. And then here's the same one in black and white. And then a slightly less exciting one, but don't be deterred by my opinion, of the airport of Billund. Now keep in mind that the airport only exists in Billund because of Lego. Without Lego, the airport wouldn't be there, which is grand. So those are most of them. Now these next four are ones that I was quite thrilled by. So I went to the National Portrait Gallery in London. In London, yeah, it was London, and they had a bunch of art on display, which is really cool. And they had a few Vincent van Gogh pieces, which I was very excited about. Excuse me. And one of them I thought was from Nancy Drew, and then someone was just like, "No, you're not quite right." And I was just like, "Yeah, but it's close enough." And so I've got two of these to give away. So there's a chance to win one of these ones here. Let's see if it'll actually, there we go. I think these are beautiful. So if you guys want, yeah. But this one I actually do have. This one is actually art from Nancy Drew. And this one I'm very excited about. And this one I posted on my Instagram story. So for those that saw this one, what is going on here? What am I missing? I told Joe to say hi to you like an hour ago, did she? Stares at Joe ominously. Oh, you have it framed, Susie? Oh, brilliant. Oh my word, that is incredible. That is incredible. Well, this exact one or like the one from the game? Because either way, that's amazing. I love it. And then my favorite one, my all-time favorite, is this piece of art from Last Train of Blue Moon Canyon. And again, I've got two. Technically three, because I had to buy one for myself as well. But this piece can be found in the dining car with Miss Purcell. So yeah. Art major much? Nah. Anyways, all of these will be given away at some point when I figure out how I want to do it. So yeah. Yeah. And then I got one for myself. I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. Okay, this music is just absurd. I got this one for myself. I only got this one because I'm a big fan of the movie Skyfall. And this piece of art is shown in the movie Skyfall because when Mr. Bond goes to meet Q, it's in the National Portrait Gallery, and I didn't realize that until I was walking through. I'm like, this place looks familiar. And Q sits down next to Bond, and he's just like, he asks him what he sees when he looks at the portrait, and Bond just goes, "I see a bloody big ship," and he just gets up and walks away. I just think yeah, that's why. Anyways, yeah. So we've been streaming for about 45 minutes here. Haven't done anything except talk about the trip. So I think it might be worth it to, or we can go through the photos from the Norway section of the trip, and then everything we go on from there. I met Joe and loved it. That's very true. I met Alyssa and loved it. You like trip talking? Okay, that's good. Because I do want to play the game tonight, for sure. I do want to get onto Nancy Drew, but I am loving talking about all of it. It's fantastic. I know, Susie, I'm still... Don't remind me. I'm still so sad about it. Okay, well, let's start out with a little glimpse at what it's like... Ooh, that's a bit loud. What it's like flying out from where I live. What about my other package? Oh yeah, we'll get to my other package too. Yeah, we got a package to unbox tonight, guys. I'm super excited. I'm gonna give you guys a glimpse of what it's like to fly out. So this is where I live. This is the airport where I live, and this is what it looks like to take off out of our airport. It's amazing. And so it's just the most beautiful landscape. It was like 10:30 in the morning. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I'll tell you, there is absolutely nothing I like more than flying over the mountain range here. It is one of the most beautiful sights, and in the winter it's absolutely stunning. Like, just getting giddy about it. Let's see when we actually take off here. And there we go. Okay, I'll show you here. So here, right there. Oh, hold on. That's our airport. That's how big our that's how big our airport is. So there's Terminal 1, there's Terminal 2, or Gate 1, Gate 2. There's security, there's arrivals, and that's about it. That's our airport. It's amazing, man. It's fantastic. It's out in the window. Yeah, I live my life on the edge. But this just gives you an idea of how effing stunning it is where we live, man. I'm so grateful every day that we get to live out here. Yeah, it's fantastic. Look at that, man. Look how lovely that is. Oh, I just get giddy looking at it. Let's see if we can see where I live here. If it's not... No, I'm definitely far way over to the right there. So I think... Yeah, so that's where I live. That's the ski hill. I live right down there. Right there. See, I'm helping out. That's where I live, right there. It's fantastic. Right at the base of the ski hill. Flying Simulator, Hue Edition. Yeah, Microsoft should hire me for this. I think I'd be great at working for them. You seem really close to the window. I'm in the window. I'm just looking all over. And then I think we actually fly right over... Yeah, see, this is the entirety of our town. That's how big our town is right there. Dude, man, I love it so much. I love this place. It's so lovely. Don't dox myself. There you go. That's our town right there. Oh, and okay, let's see here. Let's see how far over we get. Okay, so I think right in here, this whole like grassy bit there, that and this part of town, underneath all of this is the Sullivan Mine. And so this used to be a mining town, and so that is they mined like I think lead and zinc. And yeah, just massive mine. There's a sweet little mine tour you can take in the summers, which is pretty sweet. But look at that mountain range, man. Oh, it was still smoky then too. I loved it. Oh man. Oh, someone's walking outside. Yeah, it's seriously just the coolest thing. I absolutely love it here. And then just get back into photos and music. It's gonna be great. I say that. That's all right. Yeah, there's a town again. And just look at these mountains, man. Look how sick this is. You just gotta fly over that. I'm committed to doxing myself. Yeah, you guys will now know where I live. Not that I've named it by name, per se. But you guys can look at it, because it's very pretty. Like, look at that, man. And this music too, right? Susie. Oh, people already know where I live. People already know where I live. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. And again, this, oh, you can just see my hands here, which is so annoying. But you just can't get, you do know where my post office is, Kalina. Actually, I don't think anybody, thanks, John. I don't think any of you guys actually know specifically where I live, where I'm currently residing, but people know my post box. This is where the photos get exciting. This is where the views were absolutely stunning, man. Look at all this. Like, look how pretty that is. Joe, you don't know where I live, though. You know my shipping address. I don't think you know where I actually live, do you? It's just a matter of time. Yeah, just cue Hamilton. Oh, see, I can't tell you how giddy I get looking at the mountains. Like, I really wish you guys could see this stuff in person. And by all means, you are more than welcome to come out here and visit me, because I would love it. Because I'm so far removed from everybody. I want visitors. I want friends out here. That'd be great. Oh, man. Oh, so here, we are actually, okay. So we are still on our way to Vancouver, and this was Vancouver to Iceland. So we are on our way to Iceland at this point. And that's why the photos are way better, because we're way higher, and it's so lovely. Yes, you do. Oh. If Joe just showed up at my door, I'd be like, you do know where I live. Grand. Oh, man. Maybe it's just because I live here, but I genuinely could look at these photos, or just like this mountain range, like all day. There is some kind of beauty that I think, not enough A's. 7 out of 10. Yeah, let's visit Hugh. Let's do it. Yeah, no, there's just something about the mountains that I am eternally in love with, that I will never, ever, ever grow tired of. Oh, and then we got to see a massive forest fire from the air. Think of that. That's what was just causing all the smoke in all over the world this year, was Alberta being on fire. It was so... Look at all that smoke, man. It's nuts. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Sneak? Homemade corn dogs? Oh, Kalina, go and enjoy. Great to see you here. Thanks for hanging out. Great to chat and catch up. And I hope you are doing well. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Kalina. Thanks so much. Most people get tired of looking where they live. Yeah, dude, not out here. In my opinion, I think this town is one of the most beautiful places that anybody could not only live, but come and visit. I just can't get enough of this place, man. All you guys are welcome to come hang out. And then it went nighttime. Oh, no, this is so we are actually in Iceland now. This is the morning. That's a little fishing boat down there. And that's the sun coming up. And this is from Iceland to Norway, because I fell asleep on the flight and I woke up and I looked out my window and that was what I saw. And I was like, whoo, wow, that's cool. It's just a bunch of clouds. It's not too bad, hey? Yeah, I thought it was super, super pretty. You love where you live too? Oh, I'm so glad, Tori. Yeah, no, this town, it's something else. And then Norway, we're in Norway. It was like kind of rainy and gross the first day. This is, yeah, like right by where my cousins live. We found a sign that said "No Naruto running," and Ricky saw that and had a good little laugh over it, which made me laugh. And then we get, now just so you guys know, I'm just gonna warn you guys, for those of you that are a little more PG friendly, I guess. You really want to see the Northern Lights? I saw the Northern Lights. In fact, you're gonna love this. I actually took a note of this too. At 8 p.m. on the flight from Vancouver to Iceland, 8 p.m. Vancouver time, we saw the Northern Lights. If you looked at the window, they were just all in the sky. They were very dim, but they were just hanging out there, and it was amazing. Oh my gosh. And then at 9:15 p.m. we were flying over Greenland with temperatures of minus 51 degrees Celsius at 37,000 feet. traveling at 900 kilometers an hour, and for you Americans, that's 550 miles per hour. Oh yeah, we all Naruto ran. We just like, we saw that and we looked at each other and then just hauled. It was brilliant. Anyways, for those of you guys that are a little more PG oriented, this here is called the Naked Park. And you'll see why, I think, in the next photo. And so, yeah, just don't get offended. Because these statues exist publicly in Norway. And you guys can just be mature about it. Yeah, and close your eyes if you don't like it, because that's the majority of the Norway stuff here. Well, maybe half, but either way, gets pretty good right off the bat, just so you know. And these statues are everywhere. I don't know what, I think this is like some weird like serpent like eating like a naked man. I don't know how it works, but hide the children. Oh, dude, live. There's naked children statues, bro. They're all over the place, man. Like here's like naked people like in trees. There's kids actually. They're all naked kids in like a tree. Which is always good. Normal Friday at the Moors. Exactly right. He's just gonna throw. I know, right? Yeah, it's all right. I just thought this kind of looked cool. I like the way that they did all that stuff. And oh, it was just such a lovely day. It was such a lovely day. Yeah, Norway, they're a lot more chill with the human body over there. Pretty flowers. Again, I like architecture. And then this pavilion here was fascinating. Naked statues everywhere. A pillar of naked people. And yeah, it was just something, man. And this guy, we had a little connection here. But look at this. It's just like this fascinating column of, right? It's, yeah. And this was not my first choice. My cousin was like, hey, just so you know, we're gonna go here today. I was like, oh, okay, sounds all right. And then this photo. Now this obviously is a bunch of, you know, naked kids, but I just absolutely love this simply because this kid is holding the hand of this kid behind the back, and everyone else has their hands in front. I don't know why. I just love the little like connection that's going on back here. I think it's really cute. Ministry of Magic looking right. Yeah, the Gravity Falls throne. I'm not familiar with Gravity Falls. I'm so sorry. I can't relate. Let's get rid of this music. That's not so right. This was just downwards of the column a little bit. And then there was this like weird like ring of naked people, which is always good. And this whole area too, man, it was like, if you guys were there, and you would probably agree with me that it was like the most mist style puzzle area, because there was like this church off in the distance, there was the naked column here, and then there was this ring here, and then all these like branching off points to like other little statues. I don't know what they were. And I'm just like, man, this is like, you need to like ignite something here to set this afire, which is going to shine a light through here and then like spread. It was like, it was brilliant, man. It was fantastic. It was so cool. There's more naked people over a thing there, which is good. We went out for lunch, and I don't know why I filmed them putting a piece of glass in, but it was a great cafe. Fantastic sandwich. It was all right. This is, I think, one of the past kings with a pigeon taking a dump on his head. There's the palace, because we got to go to the grounds and walk around there. There is the Freya store, which is on that one postcard. And this just, like, this is the view from the palace all the way down the street. It's really, really cool. Susie. All right. Jane, have a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks so much. We'll see you later. Another view of the palace. Oh, this is the Nobel Peace Center. So this is where all the Nobel folks exist. They just kind of do their thing there. This was an old fortress. This is like an old like armory or something. I don't know where it was, but it was, I don't know what it was, but it was right on the hill, like looking out over the water. It was really cool, man. And this, I just thought the art piece was cool, so that's why I took a picture of it. But Oh, dude, I wish you guys could have been here, man. It was so pretty. Look at all this. Look at all this. Look at that view. This is like the harbor that you get to see, dude. It was amazing. And we took this ferry all the way over to an island. I'm going to show you the photos of the island because it was stunning over there, man. It was amazing. Look at all this. This is what you get to see if you're just hanging out up there, right? So that's the Nobel Peace Center. This is a different, okay, I'm thinking of a different area, never mind. Oh, it was just so awesome. It was just so amazing. Here we're actually on the ferry heading over to the island, and they just had this ruined little town. It was so cool, or a little village or something, and I just had to go explore a little bit, you know, walk up the stairs. And so here's my cousins down here. They were hanging out and touring around with me all that day, and I took this photo. I was like, haha, you guys kind of look like that one shot from The Office where they've got to do, and I just watched this episode today, ironically. Have a great night, Mama Prague. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you later. The episode of The Office where they have to make the ad for Dunder Mifflin, and Michael's got all this like crazy idea and all this stuff, or all crazy ideas for what he wants to do. And then these guys come in and they're just like, no, we just want you to wave as we, you know, zoom out. And so I took this photo. I was like, huh, it kind of looks like that one shot from The Office. And so then we just did the shot of them just like waving and zooming out. It was brilliant. It all worked out well. My cousins are the best sports in the world. I love it. Go pack for the weekend. You almost done it. What am I saying? I can go faster here. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing. No, I don't want that. Oh, this is 4720. So we are going up to here. Okay, we've got all these left to do. Can I go fast through those, Susie? Can I go very fast through those? You want to see everything? I would love to show you everything too. Okay, I'll do that. Sounds good, Susie. Have a great night, and thanks so much for hanging out, for chatting. No, go for it? Okay, we're gonna go for it. I can't with this music. I can't be excited. Yeah, so we're hanging out here for just long enough that I fell asleep on this rock and had a lovely nap. It was amazing. Yeah, it was just fantastic. I think I just took a photo of this because there were remnants of some oysters that lived there. And then we got up onto this hill, which was it just had this awesome little like cottage looking place up here. It was just super cute. And then all these cannons to fend off other potential Vikings, I guess. But yeah, it was just so cool. It was so cool. And you could actually fit my water bottle in there, so I wanted to like throw it in and then just like shoot it out, but it wasn't gonna work. But yeah, here's like a little glimpse of kind of everything you could see. So over here, so we came from over there. I'm trying to think of where. Oh, I don't know where the museum is. That's too bad. Yeah, then all this view over here. Cousin's hanging over there. Is Maya picking her nose? Oh no, she's just moving her hair. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, front side of the cottage. This little church or something. I don't know what it was. But I love this photo so much, man. I think it's so pretty. So nap worthy? Oh, it totally was. For sure. The Vikings with their water bottles. Yeah, we'll spray them. It's going to be great. Reminds you of Spy. Yeah, oh, for sure. For sure. Salad. Yeah, no, it was just so lovely. And then, yeah, we were waiting to get back. And it was just a nice night. And then we were all just heading back to... No, we were heading over to my other cousin's place. Because two of my cousins lived together, and then my other cousin lived with some friends. And we're heading back. This is the next day. And we were just going downtown. I did a lot of filming this day. And this is my last night, I think, in Norway. Oh, yeah, so we went to this place. It was like, I think it's called Norwegian Street Food. So if you're ever in Norway, go to Norwegian Street Food and find the little messages I wrote. So I wrote ND Walkthroughs on Instagram. You got to find this one hidden there. You got to find Sunny Was Here. And you just got to find Hugh Miller. If you can find all three of those next time you're in Norwegian Street Food, I will give you some kind of grand prize. And I'm dead serious. And then we went to the library, which had a really cool ceiling, which was really neat. Took a little video of the sunset. This is on top of the Opera House, by the way, which had a great view of the harbor. Oh, and we went down to the saunas on the first day as well, which was amazing. And that's just behind the Opera House here. And because of the sunset, there were like everyone's silhouettes were on the wall, and it was just kind of weird and creepy, but still super beautiful. It was so cool. It was so cool. The saunas. So we went down to the saunas right down here, right there. It was awesome down there, man. That's the Monk Museum there. So Monk is the guy that did the painting of the guy with like the shocked face guy on the bridge. Not Home Alone, but you know the other guy. Yeah, super, super, super cool in there. And then there, Matea's giving me a bit of side eye, as she does. And inside the Monk Museum, and I think we're in Denmark next. There we go. And that is where we're going to end the photos for tonight. So that's all right. That's not too bad. What will we get? Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Remember that when you go to Norway? Right on. Challenge accepted. Well, there we go, guys. That's all the photos for now. I think we should play a bit of Nancy Drew. I think we should play a little bit of Nancy Drew because we've still got about 426 more photos to go through. So we've got an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. Anyways, how are we doing? How's everyone doing? 8 o'clock. Oh yeah, we got a package to open. Let's open a package. Let's open a package courtesy of the incredible Liv in chat. But originally courtesy of the incredible Her Interactive team. For hosting a little giveaway. And I still don't know what this poster fully looks like yet. But it arrived. And so I'm very excited to see what's inside. I've seen like the corner of it or something. And that's... Oh, Jason's in chat, man. What's going on, dude? What's doing? Jason, oh, man, I missed you in New York, man. I really wish you would have been there, dude. It would have been so great to see you. Would have been phenomenal. Okay, I'm already excited. I'm already excited. It's 10 p.m. for you, but not too bad. Right on. Jason, how you doing, buddy? We gotta hop on the chat soon. Hop on the game soon. Gotta get in and race around. And I just want to catch up with you, man. I want to hear what's going on. So, it's already looking good. Yeah, it's already looking good. It's a little bit dented because the box did get a little bit dented on the way in. But I should be able to keep it a bit flat. Should have been there, Jason, man. No, don't worry, Susie. So... Oh, look at that. I opened it up and there's my name. Look at that. That's funny how that works, isn't it? That's grand. Yeah, this is it's a little bit dented up. But look at how pretty this is. Oh my god. Cool. Yeah, it's a little bit, it did get yeeted across the country. Twice. So that's alright. So for those guys that haven't seen it, I'm sorry. Close your eyes if you don't want spoilers, but if you have seen it, then here we go. This is it. This is the poster. There it is. That is the one. This is gonna go up on my wall because I think I need to replace that piece of artwork with this one right here. It's beautiful. Look at that, Squid. Squid, you did a great job with this one. This is lovely. I love the little seal that says officially one of 34. That's awesome. Oh, and Nancy silhouettes in the corner. There's silhouettes all over the place, man. Is that how many, all the characters? Oh my god. Okay, hold on one second. I don't have any... This is really annoying. I don't have anywhere to put this that's like flat and big enough. It's like opening a map. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... There's just 7 characters hanging around. No, it didn't. Well, here's the reason, Brigella. It didn't get super loved in the mail because apparently shipping round poster things, poster tubes to Canada, doesn't... Apparently the post service just doesn't like it very much. But, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. So I'll take it. But that's super exciting. So Liv, thank you again. I still gotta square up with you a little bit, and I know that. And Squid, well done. I love it. I think it's a beautiful poster. I think it's a fantastic poster. I love it. That's excellent. Well, fantastic, you guys. Fantastic. Right. Have a great night, Susie. Thanks so much for hanging out. And we will see you later, my friend. We will see you later. Yeah, well, I'll put it in a frame, which will help flatten it out. Yeah, no, I'm not too worried about it. I know international shipping is a little bit annoying, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let's play a bit of Nancy Drew. Let's play a bit of Nancy Drew for the first time in weeks. And we'll just pause the music. No, we won't, because the song's not over. Never mind. I gotta find where because I'm not actually prepared to play the game tonight. I'm definitely not prepared to actually finish it, because that's not happening. An hour later. I know, it's been an hour and 14. It's brilliant. We're gonna go to here. Man, this is so weird. It doesn't feel like it should be Nancy Drew night. Yeah, it's so weird that customs wouldn't accept it. You know, I'm gonna Google why. I want to know why. I want to know what their reasoning is. Now that's interesting, Liv. Because apparently you'll be charged the same rate as if it were a box, if you're using a USPS branded Priority Mail or Priority Mail Express tube. That is fascinating, isn't it? They probably lied to you. I bet you anything. They were just like, they just didn't want to deal with it. That's all good. That's all good, though. That's all right. That's all right. Either way. Might go if the game's too much for you. Oh, dude, Casey, don't worry at all. Not a problem at all. Yeah, I don't deal with USPS because I'm just a Canada man myself. But yeah, that's all right. I don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it at all. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Let's do it. You guys ready? I haven't said hi to anybody. How's everyone doing? Great to see you guys. Wish you could stay long, but you got to get some rest. Thanks for sharing photos. Of course, thanks for hanging out, Sleuthy Teacher. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You have a lovely night, and we'll chat soon. Thank you so much. We'll see you later, dude. And we'll start. We'll probably only play for maybe an hour and a half. Honestly, I'm not digging the later streams like I used to be. So we're just gonna do this. Gonna go and lurk, Johanna. Have a lovely, lovely lurk. Live. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Josh. What? Oh, Tori, that's awful. I'm so sorry about that, dude. That's awful. Damn, that's unfortunate. Alright. Welcome to the stream, P. Great to have you here. Just starting the game. Oh, you could forego customs.
Late.
Wow. That's all right.
You? What's wrong?
I got a case for you.
Can it wait until later? I'm sorry, it can't. There's been a kidnapping. A girl
There's
just
been a
little older than
murder.
you.
Shouldn't the police be taking care of this?
There's only so much they can do, and she needs to be found before something bad happens.
What do you mean?
The call came in for me, but I can't go. Thornton Hall is a dangerous place for people like me.
Ghost hunters, you mean? So people think it's haunted?
They know. Jessalyn needs someone who ain't afraid to run after her. That ain't me. What I'm asking of you is dangerous.
After everything you did for me in Japan, I'll do it.
Thank you. Drive to the airport now. I'll arrange a ticket. And Nancy? I
They
didn't
roll
call
the
you just
vinyl
because
record
you're
into a
good
tube?
detective.
What?
I called you because you're a skeptic. Thornton
Wow.
Hall is no place for anyone who believes.
Liv.
Right, detective.
Oh,
I'm serious.
man.
You think long and hard about that before you get on that plane.
Have a great night, Elizabeth. Thanks
If
so
what
much
you
for hanging
find on
out,
the
and we'll
island
see you
is gonna
later.
Get to you, don't go. Stay home.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
You sure about this?
I am.
Watch yourself around the Thorntons. They earned their bad reputation.
Well, thanks for being concerned. I should be
So much
okay.
deja vu.
Well, depends who's here. Hope for your sake you ain't skulking around.
If Nancy
Or
said,
that
nah, I
fool
gotta get some
Rita
sleep.
Harper.
Well, she
Charlotte,
has said
you
that in the
best
past,
watch
though.
for her. Black
She's
Rock
all
Island
weird
belongs
like
to
that.
her now. Has ever since the night the fire took her. Take care now.
Take care now. Man, with my congestion, I can almost do that voice. It's amazing. How do we feel about this game, guys? What's everyone's thoughts on it? So I think it's a very fun game, and I think they nailed the environments just amazingly. Caitlin, thanks so much. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. We're just starting the game. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much, Josh. Appreciate it, man. Very kind of you. Your post office hated bubble mailers for letter mail, even if it was paper and they want us to use flash mailers. Oh. Wow. That is so interesting. Love this game. Not in your top 5, probably top 10. Someone from Charleston, South Carolina, you love it. You're so glad to get confirmation this game actually does take place over 3 days. A recent favorite of yours? Right on. Highly underrated. I fully agree. Not perfect, but definitely top 10. So good and perfect for October. I agree for sure. Don't forget to mention. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Love this one. Like Thornton Hall, 7 out of 10. Love this game, one of your favorites. Do you like this game? However, at the time of release, you were not thrilled with it because it was another darker game. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Top 2 for you, Kelly. Ooh. Other than Crystal Skull. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You do like this game, haven't played in a while, and you feel like you never see it streamed. I feel like it's not often streamed, but I feel like it's a good one to stream. Love the beginning. The beginning is really good for sure. Top 5. Not a huge fan of spooky stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Love this game. Has one of the game's darkest possible endings. Well, it's one of the series' darkest possible endings. It gets like Nick went all out on this one, man. He just did not hold back. You do like this game. Didn't like the ending much. I feel like no one streams it. I honestly don't see many people stream. If I see people stream this game, quite often it's people that are just starting out with Nancy Drew because they are starting out with like a spooky Nancy Drew game, and then they want to play all the spooky Nancy Drew games, and this one gets streamed. But that's about the extent of which I see this game get streamed. Not everyone's favorite. I feel like it's very underrated for sure. No, I think it's such a great game. I think it's so much fun, and like they seriously just blew these environments out of the water, man. Damn, they look so good.
Jessalyn?
Excuse me?
Sorry. Of course you're not. I'm just tired.
No, don't
too.
be. I'm Nancy.
You're here to help?
Savannah Woodham called me in. She seems to
Soundtrack's a
think
winner
there's a
for sure, yeah.
supernatural explanation to Jessalyn's disappearance.
A couple of days back, that would have earned an eye roll. I'm Colton, the fiancé.
I'm Colton,
Welcome to
the
Thornton
fiancé.
Hall. I'd extend you all the courtesies of the Thornton clan, but we seem to be about 20 years too late for that.
For that.
You might need this. I found it in the house.
How's the jet lag? Well, I'm still waking up at 6 in the morning, which is great. And which is why this stream's going to be a bit shorter, because I'm still on Eastern time, even though it's been like 4 days. So it's like 10:22 for me right now. And I'm ready for ready for the it's kind of nice to go to bed early, though. I'll tell you that. Wake up early, go to bed early. It's a good life. I'm loving it.
Is this Jesselyn's?
Yeah. It's dead, though. And the charger got mangled by something. Maybe you could channel all that inquisitive energy into seeing if you can get that old phone back up and running.
Sorry, guys. You only like the past track? The past track is a beautiful track. I think there are some spooky tracks, but I think they're just as beautiful, for sure. Yes, Eastern time. Let's go. Welcome to your world. Yeah, right, Tori? Yeah, exactly. Oh, yes. So, how many of you guys are on Eastern time zone? I bet you it's like 90% of you. Yeah, I'm just coughing away, hacking up a lung, as COVID folk do. But I'm doing all right. Thanks, Liv.
Were you and Jesselyn getting married soon?
Yes?
Any chance this is
Yes.
just pre-wedding jitters?
She might have had second thoughts about the wedding. Trust me, everyone does. But she never let
Terry,
anyone
have such a
worry
great
about
night.
her
Thank
like
you so much for
this.
hanging out
She
and
loved her
and
family
chatting
more
and
than
catching up.
anything.
And I hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you so much. Check the archive for reference images, but Colton always has seemed inspired by Edward Cullen to me. Edward Cullen. I know that name. I don't know that face. Oh, just Robert Pattinson. Okay, that is brilliant. I never saw Twilight. I don't know what Twilight. Yeah, I know who Robert Pattinson is. No idea who Big Man Ed is. Yeah.
Is it safe to assume you had
Listen, I didn't
second
grow up as a
thoughts
teen
about
girl.
the
I
wedding?
didn't grow up that way.
never said
That's
that.
not
True, but you implied
Anyways.
it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
I know.
I'd better get going.
Later.
How many subtle Vampire Diaries references there could be in this game? Yeah, right. I've got to watch a series. Oh. Just so much more for me to watch, man. So much more. Anyways, we're going to go and steal some stuff. Like this hammer. I hardly know her. And we're going to pop over this way. You named your beta fish Robert? Oh, let's go. Let's go. Was Hugh cool? Oh, I'm so cool, man.
You're not Savannah.
No,
You know.
but you must be Wade.
Is she with you?
I'll let those
you
who
the
met me,
assistant?
you know, officially
What's his name? Get canned or something?
say
Logan?
that, but
I don't know. All I know is
Give the
that
review,
she
but-
thought I'd be the right person for the case.
Carter, welcome to the
not
stream. Oh, don't worry, dude. We are just starting the game,
she
man.
Said she was sorry to
We've been
see
doing
me, but
travel stories
nothing could get her to come
this
here.
whole time, so
Never
we are
took
just
her for a
starting.
Coward.
So glad to
Well,
see you here, buddy. How you
she
doing, man?
seemed pretty
Hope you're doing
scared
well.
of the ghosts.
How'd your little photo shoot go today?
Ghosts? No, that ain't it. She's scared of seeing me. I hope Savannah understands the mess she dropped you in.
Sorry about that. This guy must have been based off of Joel from The Last of Us. But when did that game come out? No, not the show. Oh, it came out the same year, so no, he wouldn't have been. Who was Joel? Not Joel. Who was Wade based off of?
What kind of mess?
Take a look around and then you
'Cause
tell me.
these both came out in
Who's more
2013.
welcome here? The living or the dead? Anyway, Savannah had a package sent. I guess it must be for you. It's up in the house.
All right.
Who else is here?
Clara, That's Jesselyn's
Clara.
mother. Colton, her fiance.
Anyone else?
Depends what you mean by anyone.
Any other alive or verifiably real people?
No.
What do you think of Colton?
I do not like that shifty little punk, but I have said that about all Jesse's boyfriends. With him, I mean it a little extra. Something
Carter, I appreciate it, man.
I don't know
Houdini's
if she can
perfect.
see it
I
or
love
not.
it. Thank you so much, man.
Do you know Savannah?
I did, once.
Once.
And now?
And now I don't.
How did you meet Savannah?
We went to
Super
the same
awkward in photos.
bookstore.
Dude, you looked really sharp today,
you
man.
don't seem like the type.
I'm sure they all turned out
I'll take
fantastic.
that as a compliment and an insult.
How long ago was this?
A while. Gone now. It was a little old dark place. Carried these musty old books. Stuff that didn't
Quadro
exist anywhere
Pascal.
else.
What kind of stuff?
All sorts.
All the files from the
But
character
I was
concept
there
references are
researching our
empty?
family.
What?
Savannah had this way
Oh,
of reading,
that's
Like there
heartbreaking.
was something she needed to
That's
know real
heartbreaking.
bad. One day I finally asked,
Oh my gosh.
what is it you need to know so bad? You know what she said?
What?
That's awful.
Nothing. She handed over the book she was reading and walked out.
Joette, welcome to the stream.
First,
Hope you're doing
I'm
well.
feeling a touch rejected.
We're about 15 minutes
Then
into
I
the
looked
game,
at the book.
so you're not
What
missing
was the
much.
book?
Great to
That was
have
the
you here.
crazy thing.
They
It
knew.
was the Thornton family book of names. Births, deaths, marriage, and so on, going way back.
Why would she have that?
Why, indeed. I had to know. Took me some doing, but I tracked her down.
So you met Savannah because she was trying to find Charlotte's ghost?
One of those people who met her was Savannah. Ask her.
I'll
Maybe
live.
she'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
After that, she became obsessed with Thornton Hall. We got to know each other. I fell for her like a Black Tuesday banker. In the end, the landing was just as rough.
Wow. The landing was just as rough. Black Tuesday, is that a thing that exists that I just don't know about?
You said you were researching the family. Why?
After Charlotte died, that's when something I always knew came out shining so bright, I finally had to admit it. Long as it's
Taylor,
been
welcome to
growing,
the stream. How's it
the
going?
Thornton family tree's been split.
Oh, it's
down
been a
the
while
middle.
because, yeah, it's been
Evil
about 3
roots
weeks.
Always trying to strangle out the good.
It's been about 3
I used
weeks.
to think I was on the side of good.
Dear sweet concept
And
references,
now?
please
What do you
come
think?
back. Yes, Abby. Yes. Oh, I'd love to hear it.
Maybe
I'd
you're
love to
not.
hear it, Abby.
Maybe you're right.
Oh. Black Tuesdays doesn't sound real. Was the stock market crash in 29? Oh, is that what it is? That's why he said banker. Of course. Of course it is. Yeah, that'll do it.
What did you mean about the family being split in
Start of the
two?
Great Depression.
You wouldn't
That's
know
what it
by
is.
looking
That
around
is it.
here, seeing the state we're in. But we're
Unbelievable.
loaded.
What's that have to do with anything?
The Thornton family bought its money with blood, and not always our own.
And you think one part of
Oh,
the
Carter,
family
dude, it was
have more
brilliant
do
to
with
meet
this
up with
than the other?
I don't
with
speak
everyone in
ill
real
of the
life.
dead,
It was so cool.
especially not when they're staring up at the soles
It
of
was
my
just
boots.
to meet,
Look around.
like, 'cause again, I first met Alyssa back in 2016. She was the first person I ever met online and became friends with and continued to be friends with for years. So I've known Alyssa for about 7.5 years now, which is nuts. Finally got to meet in person in New York, which was the craziest and coolest thing. Then later that day, got to meet Joe in person, which was just unreal as well. Got to go to Hadestown, which was fantastic. And the fact that I've got the ability to meet my friends in person, my friends that I've made online, and in some cases I've known for several years, and excuse me, in other cases just for several months, it's like, damn, it's just so cool. It's just so cool, and I need to meet more of you guys, because you're just the coolest people in the world. Like, it's just so amazing.
You'll see.
It's just so
Goodbye.
cool.
Get on out of here now.
Get on out of here now. I love the graveyard. I think the graveyard is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful environment. This plaque honors those who found their final rest beyond the family grounds, including Franklin Thornton. Oh, Bournemouth. That's a Oh, born May 4th, 1895. Died October 25th, 1917. Wow. Defending his nation. Just before the end of the war. Rip. That's unfortunate. And we'll look at the graves in a little bit here. Plenty of environment references, still looking for characters. Oh, if you don't find any Brigella, then that's all good. But yeah, that's just so interesting that they're just not even there. It didn't feel like real life at all. No way. Not even for a second. Not even for a second. Graveyard's great, simple but packed. Exactly, right? Despite 3... Oh, yeah, of course. Joe and I met up.
It's locked.
And it was when New York just got its nastiest rain ever. And if you guys want to see, this is actually brilliant. And I was really stoked about this. I'm a huge fan of the YouTuber called Casey Neistat. And he put out a video like the day after, just called New York City is Underwater. I just need to show you the beginning of this because I was waiting. No, I wasn't waiting. It was the morning of the 29th. And this showed up on my phone. And I was like, what's going on? And it's just like, do not leave this area unless you're fleeing. And I was like, what? I'm just standing out and like, what's going on? And it was so ridiculously rainy. It was so ridiculously rainy. It was like, oh, Joe, shh. That wasn't my intention. You know that. But yeah, it was just, it was absolutely nuts. This is... It was so nuts, man. It was unreal. So if you guys get the chance, go watch New York City's Underwater by Casey Neistat because it is it's exactly what it was like. We weren't like wading through 3 feet of water or encountering the subway, which I kid you not looked like this. Like that wasn't us. We weren't there, fortunately, but we could have been. And we almost were. Like, it's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Anyways, go watch this video. It's a really great video. Because yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely crazy how much rain they got here. And she finally lets me have a little bit of peace here. He told me to meet him at the wrong place, and you didn't have an umbrella. Or a rain jacket, for that matter. It was a 50-50 split of screw-ups there. Well, I shouldn't say screw-ups, of misinterpretations. Oh, I still feel so bad, Joe. Gonna head out. Glad to hear you had a great time on your trip. Hope you feel better soon. Thanks so much, Sneak. I'm so glad you had a good time and you made it back safely from your trip. Great to see you, and we will chat with you soon. Thanks so much for hanging out, my friend. Have a great night. Yeah, you... It was a mess, dude. It was a mess. That rain was absolutely ridiculous for no reason. For no reason. It just was yeah, it was nuts, man.
No need to jump, just me.
Can you tell me
Hey,
about some
Softball,
of
welcome to
these
the stream. How's
stones?
it going?
I'll tell you what I can. But sometimes it's best to just look.
I'm glad you're able to make it here, dude.
That's
Welcome, welcome.
Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. That's a sad inscription.
It was a sad time. None of us wanted to see her leave. We didn't expect it to become what it's become.
We didn't expect it to become what it's become. All right. How do we feel about all the backstories of the tombstones? I love it. I think they're awesome.
Beauregard Thornton.
Mean old
Mean
codger.
old codger.
It's just as simple as that. I think it's so fun. It's just great. It's just grand. Lee Thornton.
Virginia, my mother. Rest her soul.
Can you tell
Have a great
me
night, Livy
anything
Bird. Thanks
about
so much
her?
for hanging out.
Did I miss her?
And we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for being here. Have a great night. At least dear sweet years come back. 68 your mom's birth year? Oh, really? Yeah, it's a couple years before my mom was born.
Luther, my daddy.
You were in
Mama
Bali?
called him the king of slamming
What?
doors.
Oh my word.
He had
Well,
a
I hope you had a
hot
great
temper,
time. That's
but a
awesome.
soft heart.
How was that?
And no mind for business. He was an intuitive.
Family tree and cur. Yeah, exactly
Brought me
right.
out here to the stones at night. Taught
I
me
think the
how to open
backstory,
my
the world
eyes,
building.
Shut up and
A
listen.
plus.
You rest well, Daddy.
You rest well, Daddy. Luther.
This blank one is my favorite.
Why is that?
Who doesn't want a celebrity in the family? Especially one that rubs all the wrong people the wrong way. The Gray Lady. In the Civil War, they say she was a spy, passing codes for the North. If you look, you can find some of her contraptions here. Her service gave the Thornton family this land.
Have y'all ever visited a spooky cemetery? I have during the day, but not during the night. We've got a cemetery that's about 5 minutes away. I should go film a video there this month. It is spooky month. I should plan something and go film out there at night. I think it'd be kind of fun. And I'll probably scare myself just filming it because that's just how I work.
Harper Stone.
Harper?
Indeed. She ran away shortly after Charlotte died. Long enough that we thought we'd lost her too. One day she walked in the front door looking wild and thin as a spring sapling. Never said where she
Tori,
was.
exactly. That's
Her
exactly it,
granddaddy
yeah.
was so mad he left the stone to remind her of what she'd put them through. She'd sit out there and read. Don't know if it was spite or if it made her feel at home. Knowing her, probably both.
Oh, really, Carter? Oh, that's really cool. That's really interesting. What are they called? May Newton. Died January 13th, 1933.
That there is Clara's mother.
What can you tell me about her?
Not a great deal. She loved her secrets. Never even told Clara who her daddy was.
Why not?
Don't know. When Clara was about 10, Rosalie got real sick. Every day Clara would ask about her daddy. I think she was afraid of being left to fend for herself. But Rosalie wouldn't say.
Oh, Tori, for sure. Yeah, I think that's I'm gonna just read that out because I think it's a great statement about cemeteries. Honestly, cemeteries to me feel sobering and beautiful, not spooky, like observing a bunch of intimate history. Real people, real lives, real stories. I think that is fantastic, Tori. I fully agree, and I think that's the best way to describe a cemetery. And cemetery is a great word too. I don't like crypt. That's creepy. I don't like graveyard. That's just grim and gruesome. Yeah, I think cemetery is a very appropriate name. But Tori, that's a fantastic way of describing them, for sure.
Roger and Marie, side by side from the day they married to the day they died. Both real sweet. Charlotte and Harper's parents.
Oh,
May
God.
they rest in peace.
I'm so sorry. These coughs just come out of nowhere. I don't know if you guys have had COVID and have had coughs that just like, there's no warning. It's just instantly in your throat and you just have to get it out. So annoying. So annoying. I'm going to complain about it because it is annoying. Because I just have every right to complain about it. According to me. According to me, myself, and I. Lauren, welcome back! Yes, because you have so many haunted ones in... Oh, do you really? In Louisiana? Oh, Carter, I think you got to go film out there, man. I think you got to go have a little bit of fun. Alright, here we are. Finally in the house. An hour and 42 minutes in. Can we just again appreciate how incredible this environment is? I think No, who did this one? I think it was filmer Tolentino that did this one. Beautiful art, man. I love it. It's COVID-1 Thanksgiving and your birthday. Oh, Joe, happy birthday indeed. That's awful. And you're on Thanksgiving. That's the one thing to not be thankful for. Oh, that is awful. At the end of August last year. Oh, man. COVID cough is the worst. You know what I'm saying, it's Fister? Yeah, my nose has been stuffed the entire time. It's awful. It's pretty annoying. Thanks, Carter. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, I've had COVID since the end of the trip, which was just the best way to end it off, I'll tell you. It's all that voodoo. Oh, so good.
You must be Nancy.
Yes, you must be Clara, Jesselyn's mother.
Yes.
I want you to know that I'm here to help you with anything you need.
That's real sweet, hon.
I know you may not want me here since you didn't actually call me yourself.
So long as you help me find Jesselyn, you're welcome under what's left of my roof here.
Is there anything else I should know that might help me find Jesselyn?
Yeah. Keep a suspicious eye on Wade.
Wade didn't seem all that dangerous to me.
He neglected to tell you about his time spent in jail, I see.
As a matter of fact...
Wade's a nice guy when he wants to be.
Hey, Jack, welcome to the
And
stream.
only
Games
when
with your
he
favorite
wants to
character,
be.
Wade.
I'm happy
Nice.
we have another set of eyes
Let's
looking
go.
for Jesse. But I do hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
The worst part was you did your first job interview while you were getting over COVID too. Oh, that's awful. You had COVID this year in June is the worst thing. Terrible cough, incredibly stuffed nose to the point you can breathe. Okay, that's terrible. That's awful. I'm so sorry I had to go through that because my nose hasn't been that stuffed. Excuse me, hasn't been that stuffed, but it's been annoying. It's been really annoying. Hollywood Graveyard. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna write that down because I will 100% forget that. Hollywood Graveyard YouTube channel. That's fantastic, Carter. Thanks for letting me know about that, man. Trying to stay while you had COVID was incredibly hard. Interesting. I've actually had very little issues sleeping. It's just like I woke up in the middle of the night once and my entire body was just drenched in sweat. It was like I just went into the swimming pool and came back and hopped in bed. It was awful.
Who did Jesselyn
Just
come
awful.
here with?
So uncomfortable.
Addison. I tried talking to her, but she was a
Thanks,
wreck.
Softball. I appreciate it,
Here.
buddy.
She'll have calmed down a bit by now.
Almond.
I hope.
I hope. Not eating key lime pie filling out it. Oh, key lime pie filling out of a Tupperware right now? That'd be ridiculous. Not that would be absurd, Liv. I don't. That is weird, isn't it? How that works. I don't believe that for a second.
What do you think happened to Jesselyn?
You wouldn't know by the look
No,
of his
Joe, I appreciate
dog,
that. That's
but
all
we're
good
worth
though.
A great
But I
deal
really
of
do
money.
appreciate that.
Well, that's what I
had a
thought
good
this
run.
was.
It was a really good run.
But then, no. Not yet, at
But,
least.
Alas.
I can't believe I'm praying for a ransom note to show up. It's like someone's trying to punish us.
Well, why do you say that?
Josh, no, actually, I haven't had a loss of taste or smell. Fortunately, weirdly. It's been good, actually. Sweating's a good thing. I fully agree it is, yeah. It's disgusting, but it's a good thing. Looking forward to the stream all day. Today was a launch for a game you're waiting for. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it, Stephanie. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. What would you want engraved in your tombstone? Oh, Little One Cave. That's a great question. What? Oh, my word. What would I want engraved on my tombstone? Oh my gosh. That's something that I've got to think about because that is a phenomenal question. That's an incredible question. Which one does everyone think was scarier? Thornton Hall
Was
or
once
Shadow?
something truly beautiful. But so much greed
Ooh.
and tragedy built up in these walls
Hall
that when they
Water's
started to crumble, I wanted to save this place, make it mine. But I couldn't. So whoever took Jessie wanted us to sit here in this broken down old house waiting for her.
I'm inclined to say Water's Edge, but this game is super creepy. It's super, super creepy, for sure. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a good question, though. You lost your streak. I know. Such a massive L. You meet with a book group weekly. One member is a doctor in Canada. He just finally caught COVID for the first time a couple weeks ago. Oh, really interesting. That's really interesting, actually. Never lost your taste during COVID, too, which is great. Oh, I'd be so annoyed if I lost my taste, yeah. Love food, exactly right. It's locked. Yeah. Yeah. Fisherman's friend in Mucinex did knock the cough down. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah. Oh, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. He had COVID in 2021, late September, early October. He was a good little monkey. Always very. We'll put that on Carl's gravestone. We call him a monkey whenever. Yeah. When the unfortunate day comes that Carl passes, we're gonna call him. We're just gonna say he was a good little monkey, and always very curious. Well, of course you don't. You're still a monkey. Have you guys ever seen the 12 Dancing Princesses? You know what I'm quoting. If Joe's quoting something, I'm sure she is. I'm embarrassed to say I don't think I can quite pick up off the top of my head at this moment what she's talking about. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Joe. But if anyone has seen 12 Dancing Princesses and knows what I say when I mean, or what I mean when I say, do you know what this means? Do you? Well, of course you don't. You're still a monkey. Then...
Is there any chance
my sister and I quote that all the time. It's great.
Jocelyn's disappearance
grand.
could be cold feet?
Oh,
My
it's
Jessie
brilliant.
would never put her family through this nightmare. Never.
Oh my goodness. 12 Dancing Princesses is the GOAT. Let's go.
Were things good between Colton
Movie's so
and
great.
Jesselyn?
Remember that phrase? You know what I'm
They
saying?
had their rows and their romantic
Oh,
dinners,
so
same as
good.
any couple.
Yeah,
Colton
Precious
had
amazing. Thank you.
some. Well, hun, he had some issues, but they were
Right,
proven.
Mina? Oh, it's so good. The Ballad of Dvorak? Yes. Oh, I know. God, I haven't seen it in so long, but the music always stood out to me. It was just beautiful. All of it was beautiful.
You mentioned that Colton had some
And
issues.
what was the little tiger
What did
called?
you mean?
Little tiger, the little
To
cat.
put it
She thought she was a
delicately,
tiger.
family issues. Never you mind. It has nothing to do with what's going on now.
Why is everyone here?
Oh.
Shouldn't we be out searching for Jesselyn?
I closed down the company.
That's
The
what she said,
entire
obviously.
staff is out combing the woods. I said, sit home or join the search. You get paid either
Jack,
way.
I'm just
Not a
reading up on
soul
chat here.
stayed.
Oh, your epitaph should read, I never played the keyboard in the background. That's genius, man.
Jesselyn grew up in the
That's
business.
genius. I
She's
will.
got a lot of people looking out
I
for
will,
her.
because when we get to Midnight in Salem, I got to play it for the one song. And, you know.
I can be thankful for that. The police recommended a presence here. They said we'd have a better chance of noticing if something was off here, knowing the place and all.
Barbie and the Pegasus.
better get
Ooh, I haven't seen
going.
that one in so
See you
long.
later, hon.
Just watched a little clip from Diamond Castle last night, which was always good. That was always a good one. I always enjoyed that one. Because for those of you guys that have seen that one, you remember the bit with the two brothers that are they're like singing and in the bar trying to like make money to like get food, and they start singing this song, and one of them says orange, and then one goes, what rhymes with orange? And the other one goes, oh, you know perfectly well nothing rhymes with orange. And then they're like, oh yeah, that's right. And they just kind of move on and start singing something else. It was, oh dude, oh man, those movies are incredible. I love those movies so much. Now I'm going to give another huge, massive, extraordinary shout out to my late friend Andrew Baldwin, because again, he was super into snooping the game files, just like I am, and he came across some unused files for a puzzle in this game in which you would give Clara a cup of tea. You would make a cup of tea for Clara, but it was never actually implemented into the final game, and he was like super in trying to figure out, and I think Brigella looked it up for him too and couldn't find anything, but yeah, he was just super curious about why that was never officially implemented. But yeah, so there's so many memories now that I'm going through these games again. I'm just like, oh dude, this is such an Andrew thing. And yeah, anyways, rest in peace, buddy. I miss you, man. So let's make a cup of tea for Andrew. We're gonna put everything in it. We're gonna
I
put,
need to add some tea first.
probably shouldn't I? Leave that. I'm gonna put a little bit of everything. Lovely. Cheers to Andrew, everybody. I have no tea left, but cheers anyways. Yeah, that one's for you, buddy.
I already have one.
Yeah. You do your thing. Yeah. So, I got a great birthday gift. I got a really great birthday gift. It's a little bit late. It's a little bit late birthday gift. But it was a really great it was such a great birthday gift. I'm actually going to go on a quick break. And I'm gonna do a bit of cosplay for you guys because it kind of fits in with the characters that are on the characters that are kind of here. And you'll see what I mean in just a second here. And it's pretty grand. It's pretty all right. It's a good one. It's a good one. We'll see if I can match up with any of the characters. Right now, like in its current state, I think I'm kind of channeling a little bit of Alexander Hamilton. You'll see what I'm saying in just a hot second here. This is about to be absolutely fantastic. You guys ready for this? This is gonna blow your minds. Are you ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Look at this incredible. Look at how great is that? Is that not like it's fantastic, isn't it? Like this, just this, like I should be able like holding, like doing the whole like it's great, isn't it? All right, it's pretty fantastic. It's pretty. Oh, it's not too bad, isn't it? Hey, let's go. Oh, whoops. So if we can find some old portrait that looks just like me, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. So this is like the greatest late birthday gift ever. It's amazing. Oh man. As the creepy naked mole rat. Yeah, exactly. You did find some tea puzzle. Oh, you did. Okay, it had lemon and mint. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, Brigella, I appreciate you doing that, man. Or doing that for him. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you so much. Yeah. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, found my Halloween costume. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I should. Oh, man, my boss would hate me, though. She'd be like, no, you're not wearing that to Halloween. I'd be like, well, you say that. The long, cold night on Black Rock. Thornton Hall. Inverted. Not the Hamilton hoodie. If there's a big star on the back, I'd love that. Oh, I should have. Oh, if I had it. Oh, Stephanie, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, if I had this when I went to London, I would have worn this to Hamilton. It would have been brilliant, but unfortunately, it didn't quite work out as such. And I literally didn't open it until a couple days ago. But it's pretty fantastic, isn't it? Huge fan. Hide your true costume on your work costume. Right? Yeah, exactly. Jackie, have a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out. And I hope you have a lovely evening. And we'll see you later. Enjoy enjoy your weekend. Electricity manual. Couple contest winners there. And we'll take those.
I don't have all the parts I need.
I know.
This looks like a painting. I should find somewhere to place it.
We'll take that. And we'll take that. I love how many things you can take. When you can go into an environment and just take all the things, it's a fine environment. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. That is all right. That's
Brilliant! Here's your share of the
man.
tips.
Yeah, wow, that was really on time. Thanks, Stream Elements. Oh my gosh, that was awful. I hated that.
Time to recharge the battery.
Oh my word.
All right, let's see if all those oranges did the trick.
Excuse me. Yeah, this has been my sick hoodie, actually. I've been wearing this like every day that I've been sick. It's great. So I think this will be just from now on my sick hoodie. Whenever I wear this, people know that well, they'll know that I'm sick. And And that'll be it. Let's look for a photo of me. It's close, but not the right colors. And the wrong jacket.
It looks like the painting is missing.
Yeah, still too Victorian. Jovic Tech. Carter, have such a great night, man. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm so glad I got to see you. And yeah, dude, you gotta go watch the first hour. Like, there's so much fun stuff there. Thanks so much for hanging out, buddy. We'll see you later. Have a lovely night, and enjoy your weekend, my friend. Scarier than the Amber Alert this week? Was there an Amber Alert? Oh God. Too steezy for that. Oh, Hachi, welcome to the stream. How's it going? So great to see you. How you doing tonight? How are you doing, my friend? Great to see you here. Great to see you here. How's your day been? How's the last 3 weeks been for you? The Ghost of Thornton Hall. True encounters retold by Savannah Woodham. Small paperwork. Okay, cool. And these are always fun to read if you want to spend the time reading them, which at the moment I don't. Okay, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be my normal self. But oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. If you look really closely, right there, right at the tip of the arrow, that little dark spot there, it goes away when you lift up the book. Watch this, right there, right there. Can you see that? Right there. Okay, right. 3, 2, 1, and it's gone. And it's back. And it's gone. It's back. It's gone. It's back. Oh, that is just incredible. All the little things that I noticed that actually did give me a little jump there. Whew! Click off. Stop ruining things for us. Well.
What was that?
Oh, see, it happened again! Right here! That disappeared, the smudge disappeared and came back again. Oh, you guys. You guys. Unbelievable. It was wow. Fix your game, Bungie. Anyways.
What's that smudge? It almost looks like something was painted over.
Not the smudge. I know. There's a little smudge, you guys, right? This little smudge here. From this angle, right there, it disappeared when Nancy said, "What was that?" It disappeared, and then it came back again. It's amazing. I'm gonna turn in, opened so much your sleep. Sorry. Oh, you've opened the store. Oh, open work so much. I see what you're saying. I was like, what? Okay, well, Burles, have a lovely night, and thank you so much for hanging out. Great to see you here. I'm so glad you made it, and I hope you have an amazing evening, amazing sleep, and an amazing weekend. Thanks so much for hanging out, my friend. See you later. I want to put that on there.
There's something back there.
Sorry, Stephanie.
What is that?
I'm just doing my best.
Are those graves?
Dude, if I am seeing things, then that's just weird, isn't it? That's weird, isn't it? Right. Okay, let's get a move on downstairs. We're gonna go. The head moved. Did you see that? Oh, now it's back to normal. That is weird how that. 99 souls. I don't know how Captain, what's his name? Davy Jones says it.
Wanna hear a ghost?
Yes.
Check it out.
From what I understand, the Thornton family business is very successful.
Yep. We got money and all the trouble that
Thornton has a spookier environment, Saw has a spookier ghost. Yeah. Yeah, that works for me. That works for
Do
me.
people really come here trying to meet Charlotte's ghost?
Around the time Charlotte's ghost was driving the family away,
Sounds like a
stories
DDI
started
porpoise.
to spread. Little kids around here started playing this
Hands in the
game
window in the
to scare
parlor.
themselves silly.
Ooh.
They'd turn off the lights and say,
Good question, Liv. I actually don't
"Fire's so
know.
red, Nights so black.
I actually don't know.
Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back.
I don't trust the COVID
over
eyes.
and over again until they just about scare themselves to death. It was just a game, but that's when people started jumping the fence at night hoping to meet
Didn't
her,
faze Nancy,
saying
though.
that same silly rhyme. Most would just come and go in peace, but the ones who found her, it messed them up real good.
Oh, dude, Little One
A
Cave?
couple even went into shock.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think Davy Jones's animation is some of the best animation to just ever exist in the history of computer graphics. I think his CGI holds up so well. It's almost unnerving how good he looks. Because I've looked at his face so closely, and it's so realistic. And that's a hill I'm going to die on, because I think that Davy Jones, the technology they used to make him, I think it's some of the best I have ever seen, if not the best animation I've ever seen. I think it's shocking, actually. It's shocking how good Davy Jones looks, even in today. Because that was like 2005, wasn't it, that it came out?
Is it true that you have a questionable past?
You asking if
Was
I
it
really
06?
went to jail?
I remember seeing
Yes.
the
I advise
cardboard
against it.
cutouts in Walmart for it
Why?
when they were
It's
selling
not
the
a fun
DVD.
place, and they don't let you leave.
No, I mean, why did you go to jail?
I know
Oh, and Lord of the
what
Rings
you
2 is
meant.
solid with their
Took a tour of the seasons. My daddy's
animation
paid,
as
that's
well.
all.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's funny how some of those earlier movies, some, not all, very few, just have better animation overall than a lot of movies
I'd
now.
really like to know.
It's
nerve
it's
you
amazing.
got.
The nerve you got.
I saw something I can't explain in the house.
That's why you couldn't get me in there for nothing.
I don't believe in ghosts, but
That don't stop you from feeling them. Would you believe my happiest memories live in that house? Christmases and long summer nights stargazing on the
Really? No, I didn't know that at all. That's super interesting. A coffee-stained styrofoam cup. Wow. That's cool. That's really cool.
who runs the family company?
Clara,
Do you think that's fair?
no.
No.
Would you like to run?
Would you like to run the company? Sorry, give me 1 second. 1 second.
Company?
Good, sweet nonsense, no. Do not even imply that I'm after that to anyone.
Why aren't you in the house?
Oh my word.
I'm only on the island because Jesselyn's missing. Nothing's gonna get me in that house.
Nothing's gonna get me in that house.
I found a set of graves without names on the markers.
That is where our troubles began.
What happened?
Most of the family'd rather
Ooh.
it never come up.
Maggie, I'd have to
Our
agree with you.
first
I would
factory
have
was
to
right
agree with
here
you.
on the island.
Because here's the thing about Pirates of the Caribbean. I think the movies are great. I think most of the movies are great. And I think the ride itself is just exceptional. I think it's so lovely. I think it's one of the greatest rides in Disneyland. It's so relaxing, and in a way, quite romantic. I think it's a beautiful ride, and they just absolutely nailed it. I love it. I love it so much.
At the time, it made us a lot of money. But
Thank you,
along
Little
the
One Cave.
way,
I'd love to see
we
it.
got
Absolutely.
greedy. Never built a place for the workers to stay. They'd bed down right on the processing floor. Nothing for heat in the winter.
Liv, that's
so
true.
the
Yeah, Lord of the
workers
Rings
built
was
fires
very
inside.
practical. Yeah, very practical.
One winter, there was a wicked cold snap. They built a couple of extra big fires, and in the night the fumes built up. None of them ever woke up again. That's when we split in two. Half saying this will never happen again, and half saying accidents happen. Grieve
Enjoy your
and
lyric
move on.
Hotchkiss. Hope you enjoy. Oh, there's so much to talk about, man. Jeez.
What's Clara's relationship to the rest of the family?
My cousin, Hopper and Charlotte's cousin. She lived with the girls after her mama passed.
Need to go on the Disneyland version sometimes. Oh, it's just so good. Just so good. Last time you played, and after Clara gets scared out of the parlor when you get the next Hold on. I'm a little confused about what you mean there, Lauren. You told your dad this whole story while on a drive recently, and he was so interested in it, it just made your whole year. Oh, what, like in this, like the story that Wade's telling? That's the one you're talking about. That is amazing. I love that. That's so awesome.
Have you always been a ghost hunting enthusiast?
It's great when the parents get
I'm not
interested.
exactly
It's so exciting.
enthusiastic about the dead, no offense meant. But yes, I do find it interesting.
Why?
Life is a quest for truth, is it not?
It always
Death
is.
has a way of stripping away all pretensions.
That's pretty philosophical for a guy wearing boots.
You Northerners don't have a lot
Could you imagine if she said that to Chase? How offended he'd be.
on big thinkers. We got plenty.
That's
like
the one, yeah.
Roscoe J. Redbrook and the Gimble Tucky Boys.
Oh, that's so
and
cool
I
that he found it
dare
interesting.
You to
I
say
love
their
that.
lyrics don't equal
I
those
love
of the
that.
Greek poets. And we got that old guy with the white suit and the chickens. Point is,
Colonel Sanders.
I like ghosts
If you know, you
because
know.
they show me what is, not what I want to see. And wearing boots don't make you stupid. Makes you smart, if it's muddy.
The words help me appeared on screen. Oh, interesting. On the fireplace. Yes, that is very true, Lauren. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Plays banjo music in the background, right? Oh, man. Joe.
Do you have a key to the crypts?
Sorry.
Oh.
Does anyone actually live here?
No one lives out on the island, but just on the shore.
Abby, that's so true. She didn't have a problem with boots when Dave was wearing them.
Were you close to Jesselyn?
Everyone was. Everyone is. She's the bright spot of happiness in this whole miserable family.
When did the factory accident happen?
That was more than 100 years ago, and we still can't move on. That's why this house still stands, I think. Until we Thorntons decide who we're gonna be, we're stuck on this island.
Dave's boots are made for
See it on a
flirting.
summer day when the ocean and the sky are sharing the same blue, and the grass is bright. But here it is, gray and dark, under all the misery we've heaped upon it.
You don't seem like a bad guy. Can you tell me why you ended up in jail?
Bad guy.
You really want to know?
I do.
Duh.
Then listen. I don't care if you believe me, but keep this to yourself.
Okay.
I wasn't close
Same
to the
horse shirt
company.
and pants,
Still
Casey.
ain't, but
Oh, that is
I heard
amazing.
through a friend of the guy down the way. You know how it goes. I heard that our processing plant in town was up to its old tricks, hiring people who couldn't afford to quit and treating them beyond bad, locking them in to meet quotas and such. I asked Clara. She denied, naturally. But it made her so mad I asked. I had to go check it out myself. I went in the middle of the night, and right away I saw it was true. The exit was padlocked, right in plain view of the world, and no one cared. I broke in, that's true.
Little one cave.
I broke one of the big machines, that's true too. So there it is. I stood up, and boy, did I get knocked down.
You got steady.
You must be pretty mad at Clara.
You don't even know the half.
That's so good. That's so funny. I love that. Man.
See you later.
Get on out of here now.
Now, is it just me, or would anyone else love to either have a novel or see a movie just about the Thornton history? Even like a one season TV show. I would love that. I would love that. It'd be so great. Can't be the only Wade stan here. Dude, Wade is just... I just love that he's got all the backstory and that he just does not care enough. And he's just like, I'm going to tell everybody. I'm going to tell whatever I want and no one can say anything. Silhouette.
What's up?
What's up?
What do you think of Clara?
She's just a little severe.
You guys know what I'm saying? I think it'd be so...
And
both have a...
then-
Let's just do all three,
I
you know what I'm saying?
wouldn't know.
It would be amazing. I think it'd be so much fun and so interesting. So interesting. A miniseries. Exactly, yeah. A miniseries. Oh. I don't know. You could just, it'd be so boring to just call it Thornton, but that's probably what they'd call it.
You're holding something back.
So what if I am?
Oh, okay, well.
Can't stay away.
How did you and Jesselyn meet?
I saw her one day and thought, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. And then I threw a rock at her face.
That's always how it goes.
Metaphorically?
Every time.
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book. She still has a little scar. You can see it when she smiles.
As you do.
I'll never live that down.
I
It's like,
imagine
she's
things
the one.
improved from there.
We became
Boom!
best
Just
friends.
smack her with a rock.
Then we grew up and became
You're really
what we
hitting on
are.
her then.
Or were. Or...
Well, what do you think happened to Jesselyn?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid thinking about it. I have a... My mind can get caught up in a real dark place. You know, when things around me get bad.
Oh, little one cave. I love
do you
that so
mean?
much, man. That'd be so awesome.
Ignore me. I've been up way too long.
Yeah, no, that tornado would be amazing. The Penvlins would be fantastic. Mickey Malone, I think, would have to be like a Fargo kind of show. And yeah, Thorntons could just be fantastic. Why is he so proud of the scar he gave her? Right? He loves it. He's like, that was me. I put that there.
Do you know anything about Clara's past?
Thanks, Elizabeth, for
No.
laughing.
It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
I could tell Jess had something to tell me about Clara. She'd get so
left his
close
mark.
and just
Yeah.
stop dead.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young, and she ended up living with her cousin's family. But that's it.
Man, I've been watching a lot of Jimmy Carr lately, and his... In some ways, I can't stand his comedy, but in other ways, I'm like, God, he's pretty funny. And yeah, I'm starting to get a little inspiration from him. Not from the content of his comedy, because his comedy is very vulgar, but just of his style of very simple setup, very simple, but effective payout. I don't know what it's called. It's clever, but it's stupid.
So you and
It's
Jesselyn
very
must have
childish,
dated for
but I
quite
still
some
like it.
time.
Actually, didn't start dating until a year ago.
Really?
We both dated other people, but
It's from a
nothing
lawnmower.
worked
Oh,
out.
Tori.
One day, Clara...
Okay, Tori, that's terrifying. And I'll tell you why. This is going to be... I'll tell you why that's terrifying. Because my uncle's... One of his business partners, there's like, I don't know how many, 4 of them or something. And one of them was... Tori, I'm not trying to discard your story at all, because that... You got off lucky. That's all I'm going to say. Because, my boss's business partner was at a family vacation or something, and he was just backing out of the driveway, and he just backed up this way, and he was driving slowly down up the street, and he had his window open, and there was a guy mowing his lawn, and somehow the math and science of it lined up so that the lawnmower shot a rock out the lawnmower, crossed the road, through the window, and I kid you not, took out the guy's eye. And he's one eye less now, which is terrifying. So Tori, you got very, very lucky. That is nuts. And I kid you not, this literally happened last year.
Enough. And sat us down and said...
You took a hammer to the
"Everyone knows you're gonna
face?
get married. Go to it
Oh my
already."
word, Joe!
Jess was mortified.
You guys are.
her
Oh,
out to
Joe,
the
you're.
coast and that
Oh,
almost cheered her
that's
up.
awful.
We talked through the night, and by the time the sun
Oh,
came...
I'm just thinking of stories now. You're gonna love this one. Okay, this is great. This is getting dark here. So my best friend, my oldest friend, Liam, he I actually met up with him on my trip to Europe. His dad, when he was about 12 or 13, was asked by his dad, which is Liam's granddad, to help him build a fence around their yard or whatever. And as he was doing that, I don't know what happened. I think he was hitting the nail, and it like kind of shattered, and shrapnel went into his eye, and he lost his eye when he was really young. And so Liam, when he turned, I think it was 12 or 13, he got asked by his granddad to help him build a fence. And he was terrified. And I was just like, unfortunately, he didn't lose his eye, but it was still just like, oh, the stress. You know? Either way. Oh,
Bye.
man.
Goodbye.
Yeah. The rock hit you full speed square in the forehead. Oh, my word. No offense, but did you just like go poof and just like fall right over, just like in like a Mrs. Doubtfire kind of way? Oh man, got thrown off a horse and broke your arm, but you didn't tell anyone? Oh my word, Liv! You also accidentally crashed your cousin's go-kart into a tree, got a bruise in your hip the size of a oh my word, you guys are living life on the edge, man. That is, wow, you guys are nuts. Oh, eye injuries are the worst fear for sure.
I better check out what's going on upstairs.
Yeah, I've heard of some gnarly ones, I'll tell you that.
Make yourself blind.
Absolutely
Call
gnarly.
Charlotte home. I need to figure out.
You were
what
scared of
this
hospitals? Oh, that's
means.
fair. You were in 5th grade, yeah. That is fair. She's living life on the edge. Oh, well done, Joe. Well done, my friend. What did this say? Make yourself blind. Don't dare peek. I want this.
do that right
no,
now.
I don't want that. I want this. Right there. Yes.
That's almost off the charts. This must be the place.
This must be the place.
Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back.
You still have a nice scar. Oh, my word, Queen Man. That's brutal.
What's going on? Where are you taking me?
Oh, little one cave. That's awful.
Nancy.
Bugs in the
I'm
ears.
here to
Oh,
help
Joe.
Jesse.
No. Shh. Gross.
Mind you, a good one.
What?
One reason to
Oh,
speak.
Abby.
Teach me now.
That's awful.
The spirits are growing impatient with my
Hey,
mercy.
Pumport. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to give you a proper answer after the game, I think, if that's okay. That's a great question, though. That's a fantastic question. I want to go back to Little One Cave's little burn story there, because we heat our house with a massive wood fireplace, a massive, like, it's made of soapstone. It's fucking huge, like it's got to be close to 7 feet, 7.5 feet tall. Anyways, it gets really warm, and the glass gets really, really warm. The glass door. I was warming myself in front of it one day. Had my hands behind my back. It was like it looked like this, but upside down, and I got a little bit too close to it, made a bit of contact, and then this entire part of my hand just touched and instantly became white. And it effing hurt. It murdered. It was
I'm here
it
to
was
find
awful.
Jessalyn. That's
Oh,
reason
brutal.
enough.
Foolish, but come.
You had a dream that your
Remove the
eye fell out?
blindfold.
Oh, P, that's awful.
Just who are you?
I'm using the
Can
you
I
stubbed your
trust
toe
you?
last year and it
Can you
dislocated
be
Canadian. Oh my
trusted?
word. Wow, that's brutal, man. Hope you're alright. You broken your siblings' bones more than your own as a child, but it was accidental. Oh no. Oh. Ugh. You had a soccer ball to the face? Oh yeah, I've had that too. That's awful. Oh no. Got metal shavings in his eyes? Oh. Man, this is a real great way to start off October, I'm telling you.
Of course.
With all the
Then I trust you.
the
You'll be
injury
wanting to know
stories.
why I am
Oh, yeah.
That would be at the top of my list
Gross.
of questions. Yes.
I got smacked in the face with a tennis racket in grade 3.
There to find
Like,
me.
Why
full
not?
on boom.
It is
And it was
undeni-
because I wasn't paying attention to where I was standing. And the kid in front of me, he hit it like this. And I was standing too close to him. And he came around, all the way around, smacked me right in the face. And I was like, ow. And I got this massive, massive lump on my head. It was huge.
Frigid
I hated
here,
that.
Cold as the crypt.
The stories could be
says.
endless. Yeah,
I'll
with the
build
amount of
a
people
fire,
here,
and the fire
absolutely.
will build some smoke, and the
Yeah.
smoke will build some rain.
Are you ignoring
Oh,
my question?
Liv. Oh,
Not
no.
ignoring, no. Elongating the moments in between
Abby,
the
oh,
asking
gosh.
and the hearing, pausing for if
Oh.
Okay. Could you tell me now?
You're a bus accident when you live on the
moment,
bus and
hon.
fully rolled through glass.
It's
Oh,
because
Joe.
I'm a grandly unbalanced sociopath.
Oh, my
with delusions
word.
of grandeur and a history of erratic behavior and
That's
violent
awful.
tendencies.
That is
My family
terrifying.
resents me. They have publicly said that I am a freak.
Oh, my
People in the
gosh.
town point and stare. The neighborhood children used to call me witch lady.
Oh, Lauren, that's
until my
terrible.
dedication to the ironic led me to bake cookies for the sweet darlings. But it was my love of the dramatic reversal that won out in the end, and I threw the little runts down a well.
You what?
Oh, I'd never
do such a thing.
But it would be funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Ah, help, I'm in a well. So that's me. Tell me about you. I bet you're fascinating. Oh, wait, shut it. I forgot the most important thing. Do not tell anyone I am down here. If you do, I'll just do something rotten. Here, take this.
You're totally fine. You were more scared than anything. I don't blame you. That's terrifying. That is
Go now.
terrifying. Some of your left hand fingers get stuck while you're playing piano and you have to carefully push. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that hasn't happened to me often, but I've had that happen, I think, once or twice. Yeah. That's never much fun, I'll tell you that. Your brother went downhill on a scooter and slammed face first into a fence. Ooh, yikes. Ooh. When you throw someone down a well, you get to make a wish. Yeah. Hotchkiss's voice is really taking a turn in this game, right? That's how I threaten just like Harper. Oh, that's amazing. Whoa, jeez. Amazing. Every time. Okay, let's see how this phone's doing. Hey.
Looks like I need to figure out the password.
Okay, how do we do that? Call for help. Sweet. Addison Hammond. Hammond! Okay, we're gonna play for...
Addison? My name is Nancy Drew.
I don't know.
I'm calling to see if you can
15
help
more
me
minutes,
with
probably.
something.
Is this about Jesselyn?
Yes?
I can't. I'm sorry.
The sooner we can find out what happened to her, the better her chances of survival.
Okay.
Who likes puppies? I like puppies. I like
can.
Carl. Carl's our puppy. And I like Carl a lot. He's great. Except he peed on my floor this morning. Came in my room, peed, and walked away. Could not believe it.
How's Jesselyn's relationship with Clara?
Okay. Maybe a little strained.
How so?
Jess used to call her Chairman Mom. Behind her back, of course.
Excuse me. Goodness gracious.
Do you think Clara could have anything to do
Carl's
with
an
Jesselyn
icon.
going missing?
Why don't I have Carl as an
I don't think
emoji
Jess
on here,
was
man?
afraid
What's
of
that
Clara.
about? That's got to change. That's got to
Still,
change.
I can't say for sure.
That's payback for leaving him? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 3 weeks.
What do you
You're
think
gonna
of
have a waz
Colton?
in your floor.
What's to think? He's always been decent to me and Jess.
Yeah, Carl emoji, exactly.
The bedroom key is crossed
Get his
out
little
on the scavenger
tongue out
hunt.
face. In fact, I think I got the perfect one. It's the same one on Twitch. I'll use the same one on Twitch.
Where it is?
It's brilliant.
No. Jesselyn must
Hugh
have found
Barb.
it.
Oh,
But I
it's been
couldn't tell
3
you
weeks.
where
I've
it
forgotten
is.
about Hugh Barb. Oh, man. Our 2 angels were stinkers. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jordan and Danielle, and I don't blame you for missing your pups. Not one bit. That is totally fair.
Can you walk me through what happened the night Jesselyn went missing?
Sammy.
She was about to get
Oh, yeah,
married. I
there's
think
a
the
lot in
pressure
this game
was
for
getting
sure.
to her.
A lot
It
in
was
this
supposed
game.
to be a night of blowing off some steam. Jess always loved a good scare. She used to make me sneak into scary movies with her when we were kids. So, in a weird way, spending the night searching for a ghost sort of made sense for a bachelorette party. At first, it was really fun. We were running around trying to scare ourselves silly. We were making these recordings like we were on a ghost hunter show. Then, things got strange.
Ooh. They got a bit strange now, did they? Well, let's just see.
Do you know anything about Harper?
Just what I've heard from Jesselyn. Apparently,
Summer
she handed
2016,
in her
flipped over the
sanity card a
handlebars.
while back.
Ooh, Lauren.
Jess said Clara was always worried Harper
Oh,
would
that's
return.
terrible.
Why?
I think she
I'm
was
so sorry
scared
about
of
that. That's
her.
awful.
She told Jess to call the police if she ever saw Harper.
Your 5 kitties you love and spoil very much. Oh, that's lovely. Same voice actors Megan Vargas? That's a good question. Charity, if you're still in chat, I'm going to let you answer that one for me. if Addison's voice actor is the same as Megan Vargas. Went through a lot of physical... Any social situation horror stories? Ooh, yeah.
Can you help me
Those
figure
do
out
exist.
Jesselyn's
Those
password?
do exist.
No. Actually, wait. Hang on. The tombstone portion of our scavenger hunt? There was
Oh, no
something
resource?
strange
Oh,
about it.
Can you
Charity,
think of a
disappointing.
reason she would hide her
Unbelievable.
password there?
Just in case something happened to her. I thought she said that to scare me, but maybe not.
Is there anything you remember that might help me find Jesselyn?
No.
Ooh,
Actually,
excuse me.
wait. Hang on. Upstairs, there was this door. Jess was desperate to get it open. Between you and me, I was relieved that she couldn't figure it out.
Really? Why?
I could feel eyes on me all night long.
You had to do a singing thing with your school on TV in front of thousands of people and tripped walking down after. Oh, no. Oh, no. Joe, that's stressful. Oh, my word. That is so stressful. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that is terrible.
What were you doing at Thornton Hall that
Oh,
night?
man.
A scavenger hunt, but I don't know. There was something strange about it.
In what way?
Jess was looking for something.
Thanks for looking that up, Salad. So Megan Vargas is
Kinda
voiced by Nicole
desperately.
Fierstein.
Stop being
Or Firestein,
fun.
Fierstein.
That's all I
And
know.
Addison's voiced by Julia Narden. Okay. You were so humiliated. The gasps were so strong. Oh, no, Joe. Oh, I just wanted... Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
How
That's
was
awful.
Jesselyn
That's
acting that
awful.
night?
She was classic Jess for most of the night.
Then something happened?
Oh,
Yeah.
Liv, no.
We were in the house and suddenly
Oh.
she just screams. And then she's nowhere to be found.
What happened?
I was alone in the house, jumping at every noise, too afraid to move. It felt like hours. Then she came back. She wouldn't say what had happened. She wouldn't even talk to me. She wanted to be left alone. She went downstairs, and that was that.
You were saying the word you couldn't keep, the word I couldn't keep in front of, in your talent show. Oh, that's awesome. But you were so nervous that it was basically whisper singing. Oh, that's fair. That is very fair, for sure. Why is tripping always so embarrassing? Well, it's because, I'm sure it's because it's like the one thing you're trying to focus on not doing. And then all of a sudden, it just happens. And then that's it. You're like, and you just don't want to look at anybody. It's terrible. One time something you hadn't realized you'd locked yourself like airtight in a room while you were painting it. That's terrible. The fumes, man. I just hear in my head, what's this guy, Captain Haddock from Tintin just say, fumes!
You said things got strange.
that's terrible,
what did
buddy.
you mean?
It was her and me up in that freezing house, and I
Oh,
remember thinking,
Jess, no.
I'll never get to sleep.
Oh,
But then I started to feel...
oh, man. You know what? You're bringing back memories here. Grade 3. We were told, oh my God. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Grade 3, we were told to do speeches. And I was petrified because I was homeschooled until grade 2, and then I started going to school in grade 3. And I think he was in grade 3 when I did not know like anybody at the school, hardly at all. I was just petrified of anything. I was so shy as a kid. I was so scared, and we had to give speeches. I was in grade 3 and I had to give speeches, and then I didn't know what to write. I didn't know how to write a speech. I'm like, bloody hell, I'm in grade 3, man. I'm like 7 years old, and so my dad wrote my speech for me about Star Wars, which was great. Except, again, I didn't know much about Star Wars, and reading it back nowadays, it's so very obviously written by my dad. And I remember it started out with me reenacting a conversation from one of the Star Wars movies. I think it was episode 4. And it involves C-3PO talking to R2-D2. and I had to make, oh God, I had to make like a whistling noise for R2-D2, but I couldn't whistle back then. And so I tried to make the noise, but I screwed it up every time. And I just said sorry. And I just remember like being so red in the face and wanting to cry at screwing this up, and then saying the speech and just, screwing the entire thing up and just being so livid about it. I hated it. I never wanted to do a speech again. It was awful. And I still have that speech somewhere in my chest of drawers somewhere, but yeah. Anyways, I've apparently missed a bunch here. When you were like very young, but not so young that you don't remember, you vomited all over like 3 people. Oh, Joe. Now that's bringing back a memory too. I'm going to tell you that in just a second. Oh, that's awful, Joe. Oh my goodness. Walking, touch, and grab, being identical twins. Oh. Oh man. In college, you slipped in the mud all the way down the hill next to the library about 5 different times. You never let. Oh, Bree. Oh no, that's brutal. That is brutal, man. That's awful. To audition for the romantic lead in your high school play junior year. You auditioned and had to kiss a girl. You puckered your lips when she went open mouth. Your flustering after was real. Oh, little one cave, buddy. Oh man. Yeah. Well, that's bringing up back more memories. So the first memory I'm going to say, this was grade 12. I'm going to finish this conversation and then I'll tell the story, actually.
Fuzzy?
Like I was underwater.
I'm just going to write these down so I don't forget them.
And I noticed Jess was gone again. I wanted to get up and find her, but I couldn't move. It was like this invisible hand was pinning me down. I heard a strange voice. It wasn't Jess. Then it was the morning. I was alone and Jess was gone.
There we go. I love this chat right now. I know, it's great. We're all getting to know each other. It's amazing.
You said you heard a voice.
Charlotte. I'm sure of it.
Did she say anything?
She sang. I only heard a little.
That was your first kiss.
Would you consider yourself a believer in the paranormal?
Oh, buddy.
If you'd asked that last week, I would have made some crack about Bigfoot.
And now?
And now I'm going to say that I don't believe. Because I'm afraid if I let myself believe,
The stress of
I'll
these
be
stories,
opening a
right?
door that no one can close.
Did you notice any secret passages or tunnels while you were at the house?
No, but it was so drafty in there, it would surprise me if there weren't.
See you later.
All right, later.
All right, we're going to call the game here for now. We'll pick this up again next week. What are we going to call the the save here, guys? Oh man. Oh, salad, that's brutal. That's awful. Halfway asleep, waking up and fell into the corner of the dresser. Oh my word. Oh, Lauren, that's awful. Spiraling. That's a good one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Ghost Hunter, another really good one. I like spiraling. Being trip because of your trip. Oh, but that's good too. That's punny. I like that one. Wade stands, purple cat. Oh, I think right now, spiraling, feeling trippy, and Wade stands are therapy. Are my favorite ones. Those are good. All right, we're gonna vote out of the 3. Spiraling is number 1, feeling trippy is number 2, and Wade stands is number 3. 1, 2, or 3. What are we thinking? That's good. I like that. Spiraling Wade trips. Ha ha ha. Oh. Number 2 from Salad. Number 2 from Joe. Clearly. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2. Man, I think Joe's got this one again. So that was feeling trippy. I like that a lot. Feeling trippy. That's really good. All right, save there. Oh, you guys. There it is. Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to tell these 2 stories here that I thought of, or I was reminded of. So when Joe mentioned that she had puked over 3 people when she was younger. It just made me think of the first time and the only time that I've ever puked at a party. And this was the night the night before the first day of grade 12, because the tradition around here is that you party hard the night before the first day of grade 12, and you party hard the night before the last day of grade 12. Every year. And then you party hard the night of, like the night after the last day. I don't know, at a party, exactly. Anyways, this, for us, the first party was the night before the first day of grade 12. And I was like on student council, and so I had to give a speech the next morning, which was grand, and introduce the rest of the council. And of course, I thought it's gonna be great. We'll have a party, have some drinks, have some food, and that's the only time. Like, it was brilliant. Not this fast and you gotta go to bed. Liv, no problem at all. You have a great night. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for getting the poster to me. I'll get you back for that one too. Thank you so much, Liv. And have a lovely, lovely night. Thank you so much. Anyways, so we were at my friend's house. We were at Ava's house. And I was just so excited. We're like celebrating. Grade 12 is about to start. And had a few beers, and then my buddy Dawson was like, all right, who wants margaritas? And I was like, let's do it. Let's get her done. And so he made some real, they were heavy. I may have had a little bit more than one. It was great. It was fantastic. And all I remember is like having that and then being downstairs. I don't remember anything between that. I remember being downstairs and feeling really, really wrong. And I just had to go up to the bathroom. And so I ran up to the bathroom and I closed the door and I just started, it just came out of me. It was just off, just gone. Yeah, exactly. Beer before liquor, never been sicker. That's exactly what happened. And it just came out. But what I didn't realize until too late is that the light switch, not very 21 plus. No, it was, it's 19 plus here anyways, but no, I was 17 at the time. It was great. I didn't realize the light switch wasn't in the bathroom. It was on the outside of the bathroom. So you can imagine the shock and the horror and the fear when I open the door, turn on the light switch, and see that I got puke over everything except the toilet, including myself. It was great. And I just sat in the bathroom just like, oh my gosh, what have I done? This is awful. And I was cleaning it up until my friends realized that I just was not gone. And they came up and knocked on the door just like, you all right? And I'm like, no. And oh man, they're just like, can we open the door? I'm like, I guess so. So I opened the door and they're just like, oh God. I'm just like, yeah. And they're just like, they just brought me downstairs and like, it's just like, we'll wash your clothes for you. Just put these on and just rest for a second there. And I just like passed out on the couch for an hour. And they're just like, I woke up and they're just like, yeah, you all right? I'm like, yeah. Just like, all right, you better go home. I'm just like, I will. Peace. And then the next day, it was just like, yeah, we cleaned up the entire, it took like forever to clean up the bathroom. Just like, I'm so sorry. Oh, it was so brutal. It was so awful. It was terrible, right? Yeah. So that's, yeah. I'm glad it makes you feel better, Joe. Yeah. I'd say puking over 3 people is not as bad as puking over someone's entire bathroom without realizing it. Oh, it was just awful. I felt so bad. Anyways, so that's the first story. The second one, when you mentioned your little, what do you call it? Audition, their little 1K about having to make a kiss. This was brilliant. So when I was in my musical in Bring It On, I was playing a character who was the stud of their high school's cheer team. And my character, the girlfriend of that character was played by my cousin, which is great. And so there's a little bit where I had to give my cousin a kiss. And I didn't feel comfortable doing that. It looked weird on stage, you know, if you didn't know that we were cousins, but I didn't feel comfortable, you know, doing that on stage. So that was awful. And then just to make it better, I had to date my character. Thanks, Joe. I had to date a character, or my character dated another character later on in the show. But in reality, that girl who played her was in grade 8. So I'm in grade 12. And throughout the course of a 2.5-hour show, I had to date both my cousin and a grade 8 girl. It's brilliant. How amazing is that? So that's fantastic with how that goes. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, what's up? My name is Steven. I'm so handsome it hurts. Don't need an umbrella. I stand under mini skirts. What? Yeah. That's good, isn't it? That's just fantastic. Yeah. Who did the casting? That was our music director. Would have preferred to play the character that my buddy Jeremy and I had originally planned, but I got to play Steven, which was fantastic. I don't know if he knew, or maybe he just thought it'd be funny, but yeah, it was alright. Got to... Yeah. Yeah, I'm a boss. I don't care what the haters say. How many dudes can say they pick up girls all day? Love you. Oh, man. That is just mad. That is absolutely mental. Yeah. That's all good, Stephanie. No, it was good fun. It was good fun. Oh, man. No, actually, Rachel, no, we only played about an hour and a bit of the game. About an hour and a half. Well, that was my bit of the song there, Maggie. Maybe if we pop into Discord after, maybe. We'll see. But no, we spent the first hour looking at travel photos. Like, we can keep the music playing here, and talking about travel stories, and just started the game super late. So, yeah. Cats and dogs. Yeah. So, yeah, that's, but I think that's where we're gonna end. I think that's where we're gonna end the stream tonight. Any updates on the new Nancy Drew game? Just that it's still coming out. I honestly don't know anything more than anyone else. Yeah, Charity, exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Well, I'd play the song for you now, but it's got copyright, and I don't want to have to deal with copyright in a live stream, because that's super, super annoying to have to take out. It's just awful. Updates on Amelia Darnell? Stuff's happening soon. Internal stuff's happening soon. I don't know if I can say anything, but I know we are working on stuff. Anyways, guys, it's been great. It's been so much fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm so glad. Are you streaming tomorrow because of COVID? No, I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. If I do, I might just keep doing the travel stuff, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if enough people request it. But yeah, thanks guys so much. I'm so glad we got to do this again for 3 weeks. It's been so much fun. Love you guys so much. It's been great to catch up and chat and laugh and cringe and relate. It's been a lot of fun. So you guys have a lovely night. What are we going to end this off with here? What song do we end it off with? Let's end it off with... Thanks so much, Josh. I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Alyssa. But we'll be back again next week. Let's end it off with this one, man. Let's just do that. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Have a great night, everybody. And thanks again for popping in. We'll see you later. Enjoy your weekend.